Ninapolugani sawa ya kwani mashakil bijere salambi wasulu kanina kuluibu badu ya jamaa mashakil bijere salambi wasulu salam alaikum alaikum salam salam alaikum alaikum salam Mapikoko salam de mabina di beja kwani na Kampele mapikoko salam de mabina di bele di kwani na Kan shoko tato mapikoko salam de mabina di shoko ya kwani na Salam alaikum alaikum salam salam alaikum alaikum salam. This is all we need in our families, in our country. Salam ya unina deiro. Junub Sudan.
Mayor Nyalwat, what's up? Hala Muga. Jacqueline Wasum, how are you? Please help us by sharing it. Help us by sharing it, please. Okay, ni sawa. Okay, ni sawa. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, ni sawa. Sapi na sapi. Ashai, hello. Okay, ni sawa. Please help us by sharing it. I will appreciate that. And also send us likes and a heart. Salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam, salam alaikum. Help us by sending hearts, sending likes.
Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam.
Please help us by sharing it, send us like, send us heart. I will appreciate that if you don't mind. Go ahead, share it, please. Likes and heart. Send us like and heart. So I will appreciate that. We will start soon.
Mama bikoreta tobe alela. Mama gali jena de faida tomafi. Mama ne situ gali de ukodu. Ya ukarabu jena de mangaba. Yaltanas sanikan bidoru kimederesa. Mekura bidoru kaman pikun kurush. Tafutu kimederesa. Bilimi sumutu kegi fikura. Oberuwa fikenisa. Mabi fikiri. Bekulukan dirasa. Ashane jena dekere aruka deshumo. Ashanu mondi beti susikata mustafa debara.
Lakini jana tamama.
Mabido bekura ya pani.
Lakini jana tamama.
Mabigeni bekian begigawai. Kakena tamama amono haja batan. Mama mabiwo nusu haja kulu kulu.
Oh, jana damadana. Oh, jana lazimi hatipo. Oh, jana damadana. Help us by sending likes and share it.
Ana muzekir sabita izaman.
Listen to the girl.
Dodolindu jena.
Perseguiras.
Dodolindu jena.
Veronica, how are you? Perseguiras. Apogohina.
Mami habisum sambala. Itama bidugu
Jena tatoldo. Kanamolo batal.
Kanarabia mafi.
Jena dema biru menderesa.
Kama biu jesma.
Jena dema biru fikenisa. Karabu jena de.
Jena deke ambara sulu. Don karabu jena de.
Pam pam.
Dala ukifi.
Oh, jena damadana. Oh, jena lazimi hadibu. Oh, jena damadana.
Kanina maderi zuia alikwasi.
Kanumaraba bitala hajatani.
Kanina maalimu ya alikwasi. Kanumoraba.
Bitala hajatani.
Kanina maderi zuia alikwasi. Kanumoraba.
Bitala hajatani.
Kanina maalimu ya alikwasi. Kanumoraba.
Bitala hajatani.
Oh,
Kusara tele ite mama.
oh,
Kusara tele ite papa.
oh,
Kusara tele ite mama. Fatima, how you doing?
kusara dele ita baba.
Oh, jena damadana.
Jena madala.
One more song, then we will start. Jena lazimi hadibu. All right. Let me see.
So a couple reasons why I love HelloFresh.
Please help us by sharing it. I will.
Everything is
really,
prepackaged and pre-portioned. Gets delivered straight to my door. I do not.
I will appreciate that if you can do that, please.
Meal prepping, meal planning, making trips to the grocery store. We actually get HelloFresh quite often, and
help us by sharing it.
Has been delicious.
Help us by sharing it. We will start after this song. After this song, we will start. I want you to share it, please. Younger, how you doing? Hassan Tok. After this song, we will start. Thank you for being patient. Great. Oh, the name is Yangi. Okay. All right, Yangi. Male, male. I feel like Angelina James, how you doing? After this song, we will start. All right. Hello, everybody. We are going to start. Thank you for being patient. Let me start from the top. We have Mary Nyalwatut. I salute you. How you doing, Mary? Good to see you. Also, we have Jacqueline Usuk. How you doing, Jacqueline? Good to see you. Hassan Tok. Good to see you, Hassan. Ashai Said. Hello. Good to see you. Veronica, what's up, Veronica? Good to see you. Fatima, good to see you, Fatima. Yangi, good to see you. Shagar, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. We have Angelina James. How you doing, Angelina? Good to see you. Beatrice Lado say Male Male Midi, Mal Pondu. You know, good to see you, Angelina. Florina Ruka, how you doing? She said hi. Good to see you. Hassan Tuk, good to see you. Angelina said I'm fine. This is a continuation, part two. For those people that did not get a chance on Tuesday, we are repeating the same topic. So help us please by sharing it. That would be great. How many times can you forgive a cheating partner in general? This is the topic, but before that, can you guys hear me? Is my voice clear? Can you guys hear my voice clearly? Can somebody write yes, we can hear you? I will appreciate if you do that, please. Write down below yes, we can hear you. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. And also, we have 26 people. If you can help us by sharing it, share it, share it, share it. Thank you, Beatrice, saying that yes, we can hear you. Thank you for confirmations. Fatima say clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Help us by sharing it. That would be great. Mount Flora, good to see you. Hassan says very clear. Yes, we can hear me. You guys can hear me. Thank you. So this is continuations of what we left over. We talking about how many times can you forgive a cheating partner? How many times can you forgive your cheating partner? Thank you, Yangi. Thank you, Shagar. This is the topic that we're going to talk about. For those people that did not get a chance last week, 2 days ago, I will drop the link now. So please feel free by coming in, as we know our rules. You can come for 7 minutes, and then after that, I will drop you so we can give chance to other people. So we're doing some changes. We're not gonna allow people to stay in the studio anymore. We'll be receiving complaints, and I want to make sure that any complaints that I get, and every comments that people write down below, we take it serious, and we also reviews the comments, and also we accept any changes. If you notice something not right in this platform, please notify us. And I thank those people that contact me and telling me about their concern, and I will be more than happy to take considerations of what people are saying. So we try to be fair to everyone. This is a family common sense where you drop your sense, and family common sense, it's for all of us. It's for all the entire family. If you're a family man, uh, this is a place for you to be. So with the new changes, we're not going to allow people to stay in the studio the entire time. You come, tell us, give us your 7 minutes, then we drop you, we bring other person to come and talk. But we're not going to allow people to stay from the beginning of the show until the end of the show. Uh, so it's good for you to come, give us your 7 minute, tell us what you have, tell us what you want us to hear from you, give us an ideas that can help other people. We are here to make difference. We do not claim that we are expert, but all of us can make difference if we come all together. Uh, so that means anybody, you're welcome to come and talk. As soon as you reach your 7 minutes, I will drop you so we can give chance to other people. But from now on, No more people that will stay from the beginning of the show until the end of the show. You know, it will just going to be me and whoever is coming, whoever guest is coming. You can come, say your point of view. We are going to let you go, but at the same time, you can be watching, and then if there is a question for you, I will be more than happy to bring you back. Uh, if someone have a questions, if there's a clarifications, if somebody want to ask something particular to one person, we will be more than happy to bring you back, and then that person can go ahead and answer the question that they ask you. So, uh, for cheating partner, uh, it is an act that we learn. Nobody was born as a cheater, right? Those are the attitude that you learn from other people, especially friends that you're surrounding with. They're the one always will lead you to do things that are not appropriate. They're the one that will teach you with some stuff that will not going to be uh, favor for you. So there's a way to avoid such a people, people that will not move you forward, people that doesn't have desire for you. You can disconnect them from your life. Surround yourself with the positive people, people that fear God, people that knows God, people that have a visions, people that want to raise family in peace, people that always talk positively, people that when you see them, you want to be like them, people that you will look at them that your role model. You see, so in this world, in this society, there's so many negative people and there's so many positive people. It depends who are you dealing with. It depends your surrounded area. You know, so there's always positive people and there's always good people, but it's very sad that we always find negative people than to find positive people. Most of the time, we always surrounded with people that are not good people. But I'd rather be alone than to mingle yourself with people that will not move you forward. I'd rather be lonely than to be with people that will teach you things that will not move you forward. I'd rather be alone than to have people that will teach you things that will not please God. So in this world, there's all kind of type of people that are living in this society. Some people they jealous when they sees you moving on, when they sees you you have visions, when they sees you that you are going somewhere. What they will do, they will try to find anything by any means to put you down. See, this is very serious. Let me see, Mama Flores here. Hello, Mama Flora, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
I hope you're feeling much better.
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
All right, looking much better today.
Yeah,
Hmm?
thank
Then
you.
2 days ago, it was you look tired, even from your face. We
Yeah.
can tell you're not you're still. But thank God, every day you're improving. You know?
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
wonderful God.
Thank you for coming in today. Yeah, welcome, welcome again. Good to see you, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, viewers. Good evening, everybody. People haven't heard my voice for some days, and I have
Hmm.
seen you last Tuesday. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you guys hear Mom Flora? Can somebody write something? Just yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It is good always to be with a family common sense show. It
Mm.
is always good to be around and hear all of you out. and then I can learn. I'm here as a student, so I hope we are going to have a good evening tonight. And the show was so beautiful on Tuesday. So I'm
Yes.
waiting for all the client of last 2 days
Oh,
and the present client. All of you are welcome. It was a hot cake. It was not easy for me to stop washing over and over again because I have a lot
exactly.
of things to learn and a lot of things to answer as well. So it was so good. I hope we are all going to have a good evening. And
Mm,
nevertheless, overall, we give God thanks for another day and
mm,
another moment. For you to be here today is not by accident. It was God meant and God planned.
exactly.
So don't let any word pass you by.
Mm,
And always be the listener, not be the receiver to reject or to answer.
exactly.
Always
Mm,
to answer, you fail yourself. But to listen, you learn, you absorb things. That's how it is. When you put in water in soil,
mm,
if the soil is not fertilized enough to absorb the water, it is a wrong soil for to be. But if the soil absorbs the water, and then the soil can give birth to something. That's why
exactly.
I wish all of us should give birth to something, to our life and to our other audience today
Mm,
and to ourselves. Thank you very much for having me, and God bless you all.
amen. Amen. Uh, and this is the continuation of what we left on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Yai was killing it. He was asking a lot of questions. I hope he's gonna come back soon so he can
I,
join us.
I have
Uh,
some question
that boy
for you.
was on fire.
I have question here for Yai, so I hope you'll come back.
Yes. Yai, we're waiting for you.
Yes. If somebody know him, please inbox him, tell him, Mama
Yes.
Flora back. I just wanted to learn more from you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yai now he become like what is it? What is his name? Parej.
Yeah,
They're young guy, very talented,
yeah, exactly.
and
Like
they have
Joseph.
the spirit. They're good leaders. So we
Yeah,
would love to hear from him. Maybe very soon he will join us.
yes. All
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Joseph will hear that as well. He got a new client, new brother, so you shouldn't leave him alone.
Yes. Susan Ali saying hi. Family
Hi,
Common Sense. Hi, Mama Flora.
hi, my
Yeah,
Susie. How are you? And how's the beautiful kids around there and your family? We are well.
I hope your daughter is doing much better now.
Yes, good to
Hmm.
see you.
She said, hello, Mama Flora. Hello, Mama. It's
Yeah,
blessing to see you. This is
likewise,
from Susan Ali.
likewise. I'm blessed to have you around. And thank you for all the powerful praise and questions and all that. It is well.
Amen.
God
Amen.
bless you.
Our mom is healed. She's
I have
here.
a beautiful
Everybody's
Samaritan
excited.
here.
Hmm. Yeah. So when you meet somebody that's cheating, nobody was born as a cheater, right? It's something that you learn, uh, maybe from friends or colleagues with school or لأنه كلنا we were born when we were doing it clear. I mean, we don't know all this kind of stuff. So what can you tell us? What can you do with it if your partner is a cheater?
Well, audience, please, I do believe in Christ.
Hmm.
So I'll go in a way of what I believe.
Yes.
So if that way will offend you, please do accommodate me. That's what I know. So I
Hmm.
can't give what I don't have. One thing when we are talking about cheating,
Hmm.
when the child is born empty and a white empty thing.
Hmm.
He came to this world. You as a mother and a father input the thing inside, fill the child with things, And that child is learning from the day one the child come out of your womb, and have that child will feel the beat of your heart from in you and out as well when it's out. And that child, as you say the word, that child become you. So, and one thing we shouldn't forget as well, we are so quick judging our children. Have you asked the generation of your husband and your generation, and what have they done in past? And that's what I used to tell my brothers. If you're going to date a girl, make sure you don't abuse her, because somebody there will do the same thing to me. And make sure what you are doing to other people's children do not affect your sisters and your brothers. So those things become a curse, and that curse accumulate. And when they accumulate, the victim come, because in the Bible they say, "I'll visit your fourth generation." Who are those fourth generation? They are victim like those one who are we are naming a cheater, a liars, a lazy, and all that. We call them name, but we don't sit down and ask, why is my husband like that? Why is my wife like that? And I'm giving her all everything I can. That become a hindrance into our life, because I'm looking at, if I ask you today, guy, I ask you, what are you taking? I'm taking Tylenol. I go, oh, you have a headache, because I know Tylenol for headache.
Yes.
If you're taking insulin, oh, you have diabetic, because I know it's for diabetic, because we made to become that. So now, why is that man like, oh, it's those cheaters? So we run into what we are made, or what we are told to say or to do. And we don't sit down and ask, what is a generation of the headache? What caused that headache? It might be a problem. You investigate that. And when you investigate it, maybe you end up, you don't need a medication, a Tylenol. You just need the word of God. You just need a diet change. You just need a counseling. You just need to come down and breathe it out and change to be that person. So, my dear viewers, daughters and children of great land of South Sudan, please stop naming yourself. You're a cheater, you're a liar, you're this. Look at generation of who is hanging around you, and reach on to what you believe on. Yeah. Like we have uh, our boys always they're outside there, and therefore always I like to talk to us as a mother, including myself, because I have a grown-up children. I'm a grandma. I tell people, be careful, because we are the concern. We are the cause of our children going out to do drugs. We are the cause of our children committing suicide. We are the cause of failure of our children. Because if we come with a Latino, oh, he's a Latino, I don't want her. I don't bring her to my house. I pay bill in this house. If we come to a white, oh, I don't want white. If we come to one from South Sudan, you know all the bad thing about that girl family, and you don't tolerate that, because you know the history of that girl and that girl family, but somebody know your history too when it comes to your daughter turn or your son turn. And then that child will become so frustrated because she can't please you as a mother or as a father, and then that child will run away. Will run where? To quick money, because that quick money will give him accommodation where he's going to be misled, where he's going to learn bad things, where he's going to be who you don't want him to be. And then from there, end up in prison, end up in bad record, end up even committing suicide. Or if it's a child who do not like violence thing, will end up being alcoholic and being drug addict. You made your child because you are too much with your rules. It was like this in South Sudan. It was like this in my client made. It was like that. But you forgot, where are you? And where we are determining how we behave, and where we are determining how we select what to do in that current moment. So we are the cause of our everything. Like now, my husband will come and he's drinking, and
Maybe somebody call Mama Flora. Maybe she received a call. Let's wait for her. Please go ahead, send us a request. Come in, come all. The topic is still open. The topic is still hot. So let me drop the link again. Anybody can join at any time, you know. So for someone to be a cheater or a player, it's something that you're not born with. It's something that you learn in life. It's something that you have seen from someone. It's something that somebody taught you to do that. So since you're learning from someone, it's an act that you can even find solution for it, or distance yourself from those kind of act, because those kind of act will never move you forward. In fact, they will destroy your life. They will destroy your life once and for all. They will destroy your family and the way of living. So those are things that need work. She's here. Let me bring her back. So
Yeah.
Somebody call you?
No, nobody called me. The thing just went blank.
Huh?
Yeah,
We
that's
thought
what's
somebody
strange.
called you. We just
No,
said,
because I
"Okay,
put it
come
in
back."
flight mode and don't disturb, so nobody's going to call me.
Hassan, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So let me set up the time. Then we will take your notes from here. You have your 7 minutes, and then you tell us what you have. Welcome, my brother Hassan.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. First, let me pass my greeting to you, brother Guy, and our sister here, Flora.
Flora.
Yeah, Mama Flora. Yeah,
Thank you.
and the viewers as well. Yes. I'll be a little bit brief because I think when we talk about cheating, we really talking about the issue of which is a responsibility for me. That's how I understood it. Because if you go to relationship, you take responsibility, and you have to know that again is not only cheating your partner. You are protecting each other, and this is something that we need to look at it in such a way. It's not just a game. Yes, if there are young people who are still playing and trying to learn, and through the process, at a certain age, someone should share with them and say, no, it's not a good thing to cheat, and there are a lot of consequences. Yeah, it's not. You might think you are too clever for cheating, but it's nothing. It's part of being. You are not grown up. It shows that you are not grown up. You have still. You know, as a human, you have to control. You need to learn how to control your feeling, and each time we have a feeling, and we are tempted, and that doesn't mean we have to cheat, because how many times in a day you meet beautiful people, beautiful lady, beautiful woman, and a woman meeting a beautiful man? So how many times could we really cheat in a day if we can control ourselves? So when we talk about forgiveness, we first have to remind ourselves, is cheating something really sensible? What is it? And before we talk about the forgiveness, and yes, this is what we need to know. We need, as a people of God, as a social community, again, as a people who are intellect, as a grown-up people, we need to take responsibility and condemn it. That cheating is not a good thing. You know, yes, yeah, and again, if you are a grown person like any of us here in the panel, we really have people who are looking, you know, at our back. You might got sister, little sister. You might got little brother. You might got a child. You know, and if you are cheating, and how do you want them to learn that this is not a good way? See, and that is why we always have elder people who tell us that, you know, we did this. كنا عملنا حاجات زي ده زمان لكن حاجات ده ما كويس. It shows that someone has grown up and have learned and telling you what is not good. You see, and for forgiveness, yes, I can say that it does not have to be the same thing. It does not have to be the same from me and you, and it has to vary with the degrees of cheating. See, yeah, what I'm saying is that do we really, the person who cheat, what are the level of temptation that lead? Let me give you an example. Currently, I'm in Africa, and yes, I live in Africa, and let's assume my partner is in USA or is in Canada, right?
You still live in Botswana, yeah?
Yes, I'm still in Botswana, of course. Yes. I'm giving an example. Let's assume my partner is in USA or is in Canada or Australia. And then if I cheat, you know what? Or if my partner cheat, I will be assuming that is tempted by the distance. You know, we don't meet frequently. You see that? So the possibility of me forgiving her is much more than a partner that you live with and cheating. Yes. So that is what I'm saying, that you look at the degree, are you guys living together and what is missing? See, before you forgive each other. But again, forgiveness is very important. Each time someone do mistake, we have to forgive that person, and we have to watch out whether the person is learning in the context. Thank you so much. That's my contribution.
Okay, before I let you go, you mentioned some good points here. Cheating, it's not a good thing, or it's not a good game. So people need to grow up, you know?
Right, right.
Especially, you mentioned there's a lot of temptations around us, you know? You give an example, like if you live in Botswana and your girlfriend or your fiance live in the US, every single day you'll be tempted. You will see a lot of women around you, you know?
Right.
And
yes,
you need to have a self-discipline. You have to be a disciplined person in order, and you need to have control, self-control, you know? So cheating, it is not something we're born with. It's something that we learn in life. Since it's something we learn in life, you can leave it alone and do and find other things. If my friends then it's better to look for new friends. You know. So what kind of females or a male, then try to find new friends, and I'm sure you will live a better life. Thank you. But Mount Flora, what do you think for your son Hassan?
Hassan, really a good point. It's always good to hear the view of young people and people who have, towards your speech, it have shown the viewers you have made a landmark of where you are going and where you start. So which is good. So you have to speak for you and you have to be you, being example to others. So if anybody who has have listened to what you have said now, he will know you have a foundation. And nevertheless, what you said, they're absolutely correct. But I go in a spiritual way all the time, because that thing determining all of us life. Because when you look at people around you, where you are now and the journey you took all the way from your motherland to where you are now, there's some children, you know their parents and you know where they come from, and they become wayward. And you ask yourself, why are they wayward? Why are they doing that? They never lacked. They never went through what I have even what I have gone through to be where I am today. So why in earth can they do that and let their parents down? Therefore, I say, look back for a foundation, and then you can get a healing. So that's the reason I came with a healing spiritually, what the parents did, and what we have done. I came in a medical way, because we always assume things, because that's the eyes of human being. But nevertheless, what you just said, it is absolutely okay. But to forgive, it's not an excuse. You forgive because you know it is healthy to forgive. It's not because of your distance, where you are and where she is. Because if I love my husband, it doesn't matter. All of us, our parents have become a single mother from day one, from when they are married, because of the war, because of the lifestyle where we are born. In 54 years, we have been in war with North. Our parents automatically are single parents. But we didn't realize that because we didn't have name for that. My father is a giver and he will provide for us, but he never around. For example, a lot of parents never been around to raise up their children. It's not because they hate their wife. It's because of the war's reason. It can be in Khartoum and you're in South Sudan catering for them. It can be in Ethiopia and you're in Khartoum catering for them. Your father can be in a war zone. Your children are in refugees camp. They automatically, our mom become a single mother by nature of life, and do not make them going around and do a cheating, and it do not make our father in a war zone become moving around and cheating around. So that one, it is a possibility of things. So we I can't say my partner in Africa now I have to cheat and will forgive me because of distance. So I'll do it all the time. I can go for a holiday and then I feel like doing something. So, oh, sweetheart, I was in holiday. That's the reason I did that. And then you forgive me. It doesn't work that way.
Thank you so much, my brother Hassan. As always.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you take care. All right.
Sylvester.
Sylvester.
My dear colleague, don't make fun today, because I ask you, don't waste the talent. You should just go and be a comedian. Don't waste that talent. Still your youth age, you haven't changed, so you better do it.
Oh, well. Did you know what, Flora? That's why you see the way I look like today.
Oh, well done.
And
Well done. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Even
well
you see the
done. You
hair.
see,
The lockdown,
yeah,
you
and
see it.
then
So.
my woman, she cut the hair a little bit, but she didn't do all the barber shop. And she put me on these things, and next time she's gonna be with you guys on this show.
Well done.
But yeah, well done, right?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
She's a good lady.
yeah. Actually, I was about to comment on all these issues after you and Mel talk, and another guy yesterday. I was show a little bit late. Yai, there was a Yai, I think, and then there was a couple of people. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna be still around here for a minute actually, and I'm really so excited. I'm so excited. You guys come up with these things, and I actually whatever the topic is about it. The cheating. Yeah. Well, that's actually is in our roots. Actually, is there.
Mm.
But if women go cheat, she can get condemned actually. Yeah, because of whatever she think, how she gonna do it. And even like 2 days ago, I met brother guy. We talk about this, and then one of minister in Juba, actually is a brother of my father, but the name they changed around somewhere. Well, so that things really I can afford it, and but if you guys talk about right here in the West, these things actually it would not take us nowhere. But if you guys talk like we are in the West, saying this, and like now, like Flora, then you go to your area and you go tell them that, yeah, they're gonna slap you around before the police come. They're gonna slap you. Yeah, but here in the West, actually, we can talk about this, and that thing really I agree with it. Yeah, because uh, there's no way how to sleep in two wife in one bedroom, because one time they bring it into my intentions, and then I say, okay, do you know, girls? So what I'm gonna do if I have to need two wife? So I'm gonna. There's actually here in United States we have uh, a twin bed, double bed, uh, queen bed, king bed, and then I asked about the double queen. The double king. So I can have two women in one bed, and then tonight I turn my face other side. Tomorrow I turn my face the other side. But people disagree with me. Yeah, they disagree with me. So if I know my second wife is living in another house, and then me I sleep with this one here, and then I know both of them. There's one really I love more. She make me happy, and another one she don't make me happy, but she's still my wife. Well, so that actually the things like I keep hearing you guys talking about like, oh, our culture and all this, and you are very smart enough. I don't dispraise you. Yeah, and thanks God, and thanks God for you to record yourself and you remember me like your other rest of your friends. Yeah, well, I think this things happened before. Well, when I have his step brothers, his step sisters. So we are from different mothers, but the father is one. But like me right now, you look into my pictures. That's my father. That was one the head of education of Barakazal before the don't make it all Wilayat Congo or all those things. Yeah, well, so actually, if we, I don't know, guys, is the host of the show, but if we talk about this, we can apply it here, but back home is you're not welcome. Like me right now, I'm targeted because me, I have another political ideas. I talk of politics. Yeah, but here, actually, yeah, I cannot accept that a man to have a two women in the same time. No, no. That things I will never accept it. And like last time when I say my words, I don't record it back anyway, but maybe you guys already hear it. Yeah, and this guy, this is non-organization profit. It don't make no money out of it. But me, I work like, oh, that's why you see me in suit and tie, because I decided to go to make money. And then I say Corona is running out of my way. I need to go to make money. But guy, you make this show. Actually, non-organization, non-profit, there is not making money out. And even there's nobody who said, oh, we're going to contribute 1 penny a day, or you guys are in England, and then say, oh, let us, because those guys, England, refused euro because the crisis happened in Greece. So actually the thing went wrong, and then you guys got the money. You guys got the money. You guys got the money, and then why don't you guys make that campaign and then say, oh, these things you're fighting for the woman, and then like a single mom uh, or or a man with 2 wives or 3 wives or 4 wives or 6 wives. It doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. But here, guy, we need also to support him. Say, oh, okay, then if what we are doing, and then instead for us to go to a subsidize, and then we look into government house where people are gonna sleep, and man go to jail, man go to jail to go to sleep in jail, and the woman with the kid is sleep in the house. And then when the man come out from jail, he's gonna sleep in the street or go call as one of his friends. So really, I'm not offending you. And then I'm happy, Flora, to see you. But I'm gonna be listening here probably for another 1 hour. Uh, and then the easy way our people can understand it, mungkin Arabic. Arabic, I know you speak Nuer, you speak Denka, you speak Arabic, you speak English, and maybe you speak that state in England. I mean in Europe. So الكلام ده كله انا كنت داير عشان اشوف انكل بيتر لكنه لسه ما جاء. لكن الكلام ده كله John, yeah, guy John, okay. And even I didn't know that you're Denk until you recognized me. Yeah. You didn't know me that I was Denk. Even me too, I didn't know you're Denk actually. And even this guy right here, I didn't know he was a Denka. Even another guy, I didn't know he's a Denka. So, but you make a lot of fun. You make a lot of sense. Amel, sometimes I look at her. She was lost, and that's why she called you mama. Yeah, Amel, she called her mama Flora. So that thing, sometimes I listen to it. And even the show you guys make it like 2 days ago, and then I used to listen to it the second day. Lekin, Allah you feel they cheating. Yeah, even now from here now, I'm gonna leave from here, I'm gonna go to my home. And my wife, because she's my wife, I know her, she's in her own period, so I'm not gonna touch her. So she sleep. Even before Corona, I'm not talking about the Corona thing, but she already have her own things. So in that, I feel secure, and she are not gonna complain. She said, where did you go? Are you cheating on me? What do you do? Why? Now I feel I won't do this. No, Lara, I said, in the United States, there's a guy, America girl, there's no old woman. Old woman, yeah, she's still practicing. And it does within the Hollywood. Yeah, they do that like in a Rajal, and then when they reach that age, be able to do Viagra. Like in me,
we don't
I'm good enough.
We have children around, can listen to that.
Ayul? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
focus on the topic.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. That long machine be there. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. God, apologies. Yeah. Please accept my apology. Okay. Karena sana بقول كلمة باثنين نسوان ده هنا ده عادي في بلد. If we can push it and you Flora or guy, I don't say you, Flora, like him guy, is one making this show. If we fast this back home, and as an farmer, and as a farmer quiz, Lana, even my own brother, well, when they have a big money, they have houses in Kampala, in Kenya, and then they come to Juba, bed my Lana, you got three wife, and then the only one wife, the Udum, and then one my sister fi Boston. He called me himself. That woman, the kids, your brother don't take care of them, and now he don't know close to where on. This is thing we need to work on it actually. Ya ena ده بكون كلام يعني بقنا نازل كيفية لو انك بقر بتاعك عشان تمدي ودي هناك او whatever بين قبيلة انت تتزوج فوقه then من هنا ده ليه why عندك مرة عندك 3 wife لكن one wife you pay close for those kids and then the other 2 wives you don't pay nothing for them. You become ماشي عريان.
Time, huh? Time is over. Your time.
All right, okay then.
Yeah,
All right, I will
would
listen again. All right then. I'm sorry anyway. I was rushing anyway. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, it's okay.
Ambassador,
All right. Amil, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
we are
Very
well,
good.
Ambassador.
Before you talk, Mama Flora, you had mentioned something in what we are talking about here will not work in our country or it will not work in Africa. People, do you think people are still cheating in Africa or they don't?
I welcome my dear daughter, Ambassador. You're welcome. Good to see you. It's always a pleasure for you to come home because that's where we can treat our present life at the moment. So good to see you. Before I answer the question, I acknowledge your presence. Cheating, it do not have Africa and it do not have anywhere. It is within you. Before, when we are home, we thought to come to the Western world, that's the best thing you can do. People are so transparent and people are good. But until you come to the Western world, that's when you know it's not what you think and it's not what you see in the TV. So we don't even knew the white people or people in Western world, they cheat and lies and they do a lot of things. So therefore, what we are doing today, we are changing the society where we are. One thing I'm going to tell you, Guy, to be, this is direct to you, to be a leader is determining people around you. To be a leader, your community, there are the wrong people around you. To be a leader, the music you listen to, the book you read, the movie you watch, the company you keep matter. And to be a leader, people who are surrounded you, if they are nothing, they'll make you that local champion of them. So therefore, always leading in a classroom, in a small classroom, leading where you are with youth around you, and leading until now where you became now and decide to be in this forum. I think if you haven't dropped other thing, you be a great failure, not a great leader. Because leader determining what you have inside you and what you are going to make tomorrow to be you. That's what called leader. So leader have to be careful. Leader train himself in so many ways. Leader need to have assurance. To be a leader, you have to be assured who you are because attack will come. Leader need to be prepared before you come to the audience or before you come to the people to address them. Leader need to love himself and need to be proud of himself and need to be in love with you, within you. So when you come and lead others, you don't feel threat. Our leaders in the world now, and especially a leader in Africa, they feel threat because they're empty. They have
Mm.
nothing to give. And they're threat with you and you and you. Because if I am sure and I love me, nothing will move me, because I want to show you to love you. And I'll give you free, because I'm assured of what I have.
Mm.
I'm not assured of what I'm going to take, because I'm well equipped and I'm well informed. Leader
Mm.
is not people who went to school or people who have degrees.
Mm.
Leader, it is assurance and love of yourself, and
Mm.
being honest to you before you can be honest to others. So therefore, in this forum, you are going to come with your agenda, and we are going to surrender you, all of us, including Mama Flora, with
Yes.
our different things. But
Mm.
who are you as a host? Are
Exactly.
you that leader you make a journey to come here? Are you that leader to be discouraged by a word? Because
Mm.
for people to be a speaker, every word is so sweet. Everything is so, you can become a fragile,
Mm.
and you will end up using that. Somebody will end up using the word you are using today to be a cheater, using it even for yourself to say, "Guy is cheating himself," because he's not sure even about the topic where he came with, and he's not sure about the forum where he ran to, and
Yes.
is leading. Because I call him, he said that this one call him and that one call him, and we drag him around, and then we tear you apart. But when you are well equipped, nobody should tear you apart. That's his word for you. And if you go to the Bible today, it's in Numbers 14, verse 4. Read it all the chapter together and
Mm.
ask yourself. This is for whoever want to be a leader. You want to be a leader at home, you want to be a leader in your business, and you want to be a leader like Guy today. He give his time to us in this forum. So that's what I can say in that
Wow.
thing. And if I've gone out of the topic, I'm due to be correct. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama Flora. And this is the spirit. Thank you for the encouragement. What I can say is, to be a leader, people will accuse you. People will turn against you. But uh, when they attack you, what are you going to do? How are you going to respond? And that's what Al Bukufi question mark in. Then people will determine whether you're really a true leader or you're just faking up. You mentioned earlier, Bordo, maybe I'm a player, for example, and I need help myself, you know? So with the forum like this, يعني الناس ممكن يقولوا, oh, this guy maybe he need help, maybe he's seeking for idea, you know. But if you're
There you
doing it for
go.
the entire nations, you know, and people they will still be people, no matter what. They will think like people. Like leaders always think differently, you know. And thank God for this platform. We're all into this. Amel, looking good as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amel on fire, you know. So it's your time. What do you want to tell us?
Uh, Good morning to your life. There had to everybody life. Joy start in the morning.
Mm,
It is in the note. I don't know how long I'm gonna talk, but I have a note for it.
okay.
Let's just go back to the same topic. Like in the Assalamu alaikum jamahir kullu wal mushahidin.
Mm,
A topic بتاع shedding. I put it down in a different ways.
okay.
أنا أخذت let's define a shedding. The definition بتاع shedding.
Mm,
Yes, and who you shedding against? لو انت shedding a wife to husband or husband to a wife, ولا boyfriend to a girlfriend, ولا girlfriend to a boyfriend. والعلاقة اللي كان بيناتكم how long العلاقة was قبل ما انت تشيد. It makes sense a lot.
mm,
When you are cheating, why you hiding that cheating? Why you don't want to make it a light? Why you doing it in the darkness? Why you want to hide عشان زول ما يشوفه. لكن you don't know if one person is looking at that. ربنا, you cannot think من ربنا, but you can hide things from من الناس، لكن أي حاجة له بداية له نهاية. نهايته هيجي and you will be catch. You will be exposed no matter what. Especially لما يكون البارتنر الثاني is very innocent and very honest to you. لما يكون البارتنر الثاني is very honest and يعني very honest to you، ربنا بيشوف في قلوبنا. And when you look at that, it will expose you one day والزول ده هيعرف الحقيقة. Especially لما يكون في trust. لما المرأة ولا الراجل يعني أنا بتكلم في علاقة بتاع الزواج، خلينا نطلع الجيرل فريند والبوي فريند، لأن البوي فريند والجيرل فريند is a short term relationship، لكن long term relationship لما يكون أنت you trust that person deeply, you know, you trust the person to the point إنه زوجك قال لك شفت راجلك أو مرتك مع فلان الفلان في حتة الفلان، أنت بتعمل مشكلة مع الزول ده and you will think that الزول ده is against your marriage, you know, it's against what you know, against you. This is how deeply you trust that person to the يعني في حالات زي دي هوندا بيكون في result really badly. God will expose that to you one day. ولما God expose it to you, في حاجات behind it. It depends العلاقة اللي كانت بينك if the marriage was from God or no. لأن if the marriage was from God, then ربنا داير أنت تعرف الحقيقة. بيكون في reason تعرف الحقيقة about that man, and you will come up with a solution at the end. أو يمكن يعني ربنا بيقول لك ما تجري، يعني لو في مشكلة run to God, don't run away from God.
Yes.
Maybe that's one of the reasons will put you to be closer to God. And that's when they cheat, they don't want the other partner to know. لكن once your husband or your wife cheat on you, لما يكون علاقة يكون جامد deeply, it will leave that pain. البين اللي بخليه ده لأن أنت بتسأل نفسك أنا مع الزول ده 10 سنة 15 سنة but I didn't know يوم one day because حسب كلامكم وعلاقتكم والطريقة اللي بيناتكم I never thought one day الزول ده gonna cheat on me or she gonna cheat on me. فلما يعمل الشيء ده بيكون جرح جامد بالنسبة للزول، وانت بتسأل نفسك أو هو بيسأل نفسه هل أنا I'm not good في بيت مع الزولة دي أو مع الزول ده what I did wrong. هل where is the love؟ لأن أنت لما يكون أنت you commit yourself to that relationship, you commit fully، بيكون full commitment. فده اللي بيخلي الزول بيكون في a lot of pain وبيكون في جرح. الجرح ده you have to go through forgiveness and healing. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. You have to go through forgiveness and healing. That's why we talk spiritually في حياتنا زي ديل. لأن if you don't forgive that person, you can't get through it. لأن بيكون زي الجرح، أي جرح بيخلي إسكاف body. لو physical جرح بيخلي حاجة في جسمك. No matter what people will notice that في جرح في جسمك لأن العلامة الخلاو ده بيكون هناك موجود. The same thing مع shedding بيخلي حاجة في قلبك، بيكون أنت بتكوني موجوعة، الوجع بيكون جوا قلبك اساسا، يعني بتكون انت محتاره وعايشه في can you hear me؟ اوكي وانت عايشه في حاله يعني ما عادي. ففي حالات زي ديل you have to forgive the person. ولو marriage is from God, you have to go through forgiveness and healing. لو ما مشيت through forgiveness and healing حاجه ده بيكون في راسك على طول. you can't stand that guy anymore. You can't believe لأنه whether الراجل ده عمل بروك ولا المرة ده عمل بروك لحاجة كبير جدا جدا. هو trust. التراست اللي كان بيناتكم it is not gonna be the same trust. You know حتى لو انت شفتيه داخل لو قال لك انا دخلت مع الزول ده في اوضه you think في حاجة. You remove that trust. When you remove that trust العلاقة ده هيكون في dangerous. You know ففي حالة زي ديل في ناس بيمشوا للسايكولوجيست honestly. انت you have to go through a process of healing and forgiveness. لو علاقة ده بتاع ربنا وربنا is trying to tell you something maybe هو دايركم يعني to come back to him, to come closer to God. ففي حالة زي ديل you have to forgive that guy and go through the healing. ولو بيجا صعب you go through the psychologist عشان they have to talk to you about it. لأن هيكون بيخلي لك the mental لان انت هتكون كل يوم مختاره. you cannot believe ده زول اللي معاك ومباري قال لك بيحبك وما هيخونك ولا بمره، وانت المره اللي هو بيحبه او الراجل اللي بيحبه انت كل شيء في حياته، and you feel like هو عنده زول تاني في حياته، انت ما عارفه السبب شنو. ففي حالة زي ديل that's why هنا we go قلنا حاجة ده spiritually it is really this is how we know that this is المشكلة هنا. لما يكون من ناحية if it's not meant to be marriage is not meant to be ربنا بيخلي الحاجة ده to happen you know because لو انت المرأة او الراجل اللي قلت له مرتي او راجلي خاني I will cut off that relationship. ولو كان الراجل ده او المرأة ده كان في علاقة اللي كان بينكم it was just for a reason or for a season when that season is there our reason اللي هو كان هناك is over such a thing will happen. انت already انت صاحب بتاع قرار انت قرار وانت قلت لو الزول ده عمل cheating you will let go. ففي حالات زي ده because الزول ده عمل cheating بتلقي سبب انت تخلي الزول ده يمشي من حياتك and you end up in a divorce way. لكن behind it also God was saying something. Maybe God allowed that because that's the only reason انت تخلي الزول ده يمشي من حياتك او هي تمشي من حياتك. because that's the reason that thing will happen too. ما كل شيء يعني بيكون يعني you know في حاجات ربنا بخليه تحصل عشان احنا to learn from it وعشان احنا to reach our destiny or to reach where we are going. ما كل حاجة كعب يعني معناه بيجيب لنا حاجة كعب في حياتنا. في حاجات بيكون فعلا لأن البين ده you cannot let go you cannot forgive that person. وانت لو عملت commitment انت زول ما دايره له عمل cheating you let go معناه ده هاي العلاقة بتاعكم. That was the purpose of that cheating. ربنا allowed that cheating to happen عشان العلاقة ده ينتهي بهذا الأسلوب. And people will never believe it لأن الناس هيقولوا واو بس عشان cheating انت طلقتي فانت الناس بيكونوا محتارين لكن ربنا هو عارف الحقيقة why this thing happened exactly you know. those kind of the cheating it depends. That's why احنا قلنا cheating actually بيلعب different ways والdefinition حقه is totally different. الشيدنج الثاني اللي انا المره اللي فاتت اخونا ياي was talking about polygamy. الشيدنج اللي بيكون result بيعمل polygamy is totally different and that's why the guy was talking about it. لان الشيدنج اللي انت you cheat and then في النهايه بيكون فيها polygamy لان انت الراجل اللي مش عمل شيد لان ده بيكون في النهايه الراجل ما مره عمل شيد مع واحده ثانيه في النهايه لما يعرف يعني احنا كناس دينكا بقول لك خلاص بدوك المرة ده كمرتك شيلها لأن الناس عرفوا هذا ده بيبقى في اللايت. والنساوين لما يعملوا cheating بالذات النساوين الماريج especially nowadays people know a lot. لكن زمان because أنا بعرف واحدة هي كانت متزوج عمي أو لما عمي مشت she was cheating you know maybe not because she really mean to cheat لأن عمي كان ما في for long time and maybe she's a human being she was looking يعني تشبه رغباتها الجنسية فهي ما عارفة إن هي النتيجة هتطلع بجنة. This is where a lot of people don't know يعني نهاية. فهي يعني it was a bad story. بعد ما هي طلعت بجنة عرفت خلاص فهي عرفت إن she did something wrong. It was too late. فعشان هي بتورينا إن هي هملت she committed suicide. جريمتين في الجريمة. لأن this is when we say devil is there to kill and steal and destroy.
Yeah.
I give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes in there.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But we can go back and forth. Now
okay.
We are doing 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Are you there, Sylvester?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you said you want to say something.
Yeah, well, أنا
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, أنا بقول شكرا سيستر فلورا وعمل هم قالوا سيهم كلام كله جميل الكلام ده في مال بالضبط. ليه أنا قاعد مع مرة واحد وليه أنا ما قدرت أعمل شيء مال even she let me go even I can go to the club. هسه أنا بقيت كبير I don't go to club no more and I decide how to raise the kids and how to help her and how to help the relatives back home. Yeah, لا 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 حاجة ده that is part of life. That is a human being that created even the animals. عشان كده even you see the dog or the animals, they don't have to go behind the door. Yeah, that is a part of our life actually. فأنا مبسوط من كلام عمال وقالوا، وأنا مبسوط من كلام تريزا قالوا. ده الكلام ده كله يعني بودي معنى لإنه كيفية لو أنا ماشي club. If some of my friend invite me and then she trusts me بقول okay أنت ماشي club okay then أنت جاي راجل بيت don't come lazy. أنا بقول okay yeah that's a commitment. أنا بقوله and I will make sure. And I'm below I'm gonna be back home. Yeah, they're gonna be careful. And then how much money I get because of all our money we put them together. And so I'm not gonna spend too much money. She give me, he said maybe this $100. Just you go hang with your friends and come back. I'll wait for you. And what time you come back? Yeah, لأنه ما ممكن زول يكون إنه اتنين زون. ده تغلب. And then في school زمان I think Flora, she was with me in school, and there's another lady, I don't see her no more here. I think I ready for Madaris, and then we know all this. Yeah. And then so لو أنا مشيت في الكلاود ماشي فوقه, and then the budget, the money I got, she know how much she give me because she don't want me to be embarrassed. Like my friend gonna buy me some food or some drink. Or be out of what time I'm gonna come back home. And when I come home, I'm not lazy. She's there already and waiting for me. But if I come late, that's a way problem. If I come late, I'm tired and just take a blanket and just sleep, we have a problem.
Mm.
Because ده حاجات اللي المفروض زي فلورا قالوا وعمل قالوا. And then here we don't have to care about being a culture or whatever Nur people or whatever Eurobin بتاعنا. We
أيوة.
don't have to think about that. فهنا ده زمن عشان نقدر نشوف.
Your time is up, and maybe you don't Tamasa, man. Go ahead, Mama Flora.
Yeah, can we see the audience? What are they saying? And
Yes.
to let them be involved.
Rose, Loyok, that cheating is a cheating. It doesn't matter if it's for pleasure or the person is want to do it. So it's cheating or it's a cheating. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it with your whatever, with your friends or girlfriend. Within the result of it, yeah, and there might be difference. It's still cheating. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I'll answer Rose briefly. Rose, my dear, I'll talk to you. I'll answer you in a point of when a husband cheat.
Mm.
It's not the first time for him to do it when he have done it, and he might have a reason behind that. If you marry him in arranged marriage, you don't know him. If you fall in love with him and then you have rushed, you haven't known your husband then, and you fell into the marriage.
Mm.
And if you knew him because of family, friend, or society, and you haven't given yourself time, and then that character, you haven't seen it. Therefore, you got surprised when you are committed.
Mm.
But if that thing that's being the case, you have to seek God faith, and you have to talk to him and ask him what bothered him to lead him to that. But If you marry him and you know that character in him already, you cater for failure. That's one. And maybe you said, I'm a strong woman, I can change him. So therefore, you can't give up in the middle of the road. So in the Western world today, all of you who are younger and all of you who got married in Western world, you have a chance to get to know your husband to be or your wife to be, and know them very well when all of you are in Western world. And it's a lot of mean for you to know your wife or your husband. It's not being paranoid. It's not being a worshippers, and it's not going to be a nosy partner to be, but it is point blank. You put things clear, and he will know, and you make a law, because in anywhere it must have a, they call it an Arabic dustur. Yeah, we must have a constitution in life, and then we will draw a line. This is me, make it clear and white with a good print. And when you go into it and it did not meet up what you have put into that print, and then it was not ready to stay with you or her, and that's what will happen, because you have given him time. But if it's like where we came with, and we are in that part of world, it will take me a grace of God to come and pray to God and change him and amend him to be a man I want to be in Western world, and try to amend from what we have back home and what we have here to meet up. Because in society where we are here in third world country, we accommodate so many wives. But here in Western world, even it's hard to feed one mouth and the children. Talk less of going outside, because the salary you are getting, you are not going to dip your hand into somebody's salary. It doesn't matter you are manager or you are king. You are going to be held accountable of the money of the others. And if your salary cannot meet up with one wife, do you think it's going to meet up with a girlfriend or chick side to take her out and meet her needs? That thing determine a lot of things. So therefore, I'll never I'll never take it as a big deal for people who are in Western world. All of you are in America, all of you are in Canada, two of you are in Australia or Western world here in Europe, and you haven't seen that. That means you are not mature enough to cater for your husband or for your wife, because you have all the facility to get to know that man, and then commit him to who you believe as your God and the faith you believe to.
Wow, that's powerful. Mel, let's go back to you. We'll give you 3 minutes. Now, لما in our country في بلدنا لما زول يكون له 2 نسوان, is it considered cheating ولا لا؟
Not cheating. This is why أنا قلت a cheating definition حقه when you hide it, you don't أنت ما بتعمله أنا يا تاجر. لكن two wives is not cheating. لأن this is something the traditional بتاعنا and بيعملوا قدامك وتجيب المرة قدامك. So they don't hide it. So anything that you hide, you can consider it a cheating. لكن حاجة ما they hide, it's not a cheating. They're part of our traditional. وده طريقة بتعمل هما they will bring wife. لكن it's not cheating.
Okay, when you say anything you make it open, that's considered ما cheating. لكن لما hide it, it's a cheating. So لما الراجل يمشي في أفريقيا ويمشي يزوج, and then you find out إنه زول مزوج, برضه يعتبر إنه is cheating, right?
لما هو كل ما قال لك ما في حاجتين في الجنوب لما الراجل ده يعرس nowadays two حاجة دين different. زمان أبوها لما بيتزوجوا أبوه جابوا أمي وقال له أبوك أنا داير أتزوج فلانة أمي كمان هي شافت المرأة. So أبوي ما عمل hide. لكن أي حاجة أنت when you hide it وأنت ما داير توري الزول, yeah, it's considered cheating. الرجال بيطلعوا من هنا they don't tell their wife لا هم ماشيين للسودان عشان يعرسوا, بيقولوا هم ماشيين للشغل ماشيين يشوفوا family. They lie. Even two things, they lie and they cheat. So اثنين crime ما one crime. نمشي هناك they don't tell you أنت كمان بتتفاجئ إن الراجل ده عرس. وفي ناس تانيين مشوا من هنا honestly طلعوا من أمريكا Mashu
No,
mashu Juba.
Bukun they
Lemen
lie
mashu Juba.
because they love you.
Huh?
Maybe they lie because they love you. They don't want to lose you.
Come on. What kind of love? Love is a commitment. Love is a kindness, a truth. And you have to be truth.
Mm,
When you love that, you don't think about to go and get another wife.
yeah.
That's why I said deeply, what kind of commitment what kind of love may يكون في love, you don't think about somebody else. انت بتغير من الضبان لما يكون الفلاي لما يكون في مرتك او في راجلك.
Mm,
Come on, people have to be so honest هنا. فما في يعني that's why sometimes I feel like رجالنا there is something is not right. And I feel like I go back to generation cast honestly. لأن الرجال اللي هنا كلهم اللي هنا يعني معظمهم رجعوا هنا مشوا هناك without يتكلموا النساوينهم. في ناس I know them. في ناس they are my
yeah.
relatives. They are my relatives. Like, I'm not gonna lie against those people. And
Mm,
يعني حتى النساوين اللي هم عرسوهم ديل وقفوا معاهم في اللحظات اللي هم كانوا really
mm,
محتاجين. الليلة انت بتلقى لك قروش وبقيت ما شاء الله. انت do the best for that wife that was there for you yesterday. هم هيمشوا من هنا هيكذبوا هيقولوا ماشيين يشوفوا اهلهم وبيمشوا هناك وبيقول لك اهلي اخسرني. ما في اهلك بيكسب عشان تعرف المره ايه انت اللي بتبقى المره دي فعلا وعندك كلمه بتقول لاهلك لا. واهلك هم من انت راجل بالكامل لازم
mm,
تكون عندك قرار. معناه انت راجل ضعيف ما عندك قرار. وكده let us do the opposite. كان انا المره مشيت السودان واهلي اغصبوني. انت يعني ما دايرينك انت راجل فاشل وامشي عرس. how they gonna feel. ما في رجال يعني فشلوا هنا وجابوا لنا الاذى واهلنا ما دايرين ان نقعد معاهم. are we gonna do the same thing؟ نمشي هناك ونقول والله اهلي اغصبوني ونمشي وخلي اعرس. you have to
mm.
consider the feeling بتاع زول الثاني. حتى لو انت ما داير الزول في عيال بناتكم consider the feeling. be honest to yourself قبل ما تكون honest للزول الثاني. say the truth. انت
Thank you,
الزول
Amel.
بكلمتك اي سوري يا
Thank you. Mama Flora, the same questions to you. لما نزول يكون الاثنين سواء مرة هنا ومرة في أفريقيا. Is it considered it's cheating or no? Do you disagree
والله
with Amel?
you know لو في عاداتنا or
Mm,
تقاليدنا we can't change عاداتنا because we are in Western world. And we can't just wake up today and I
mm,
said, you know what my mom and I have gone through, my daughter is not going to go through if she admit it and if she want to go through it, or my son. يعني عشان انه راجل عنده 2 نسوان زمان الرجال
mm,
بيجي ابوي مزوج 7 6 ورا امي وكان امي اللي بيختارهم. في اللي زوجوا له مرحوم في زوجوا ده مرة بتاعته في الحاجة مجبرة عشان هو مقصود بطبيعة اللي حصل في بيتنا.
mm,
I love the way you're taking care of your wife. I want to be a part of you. And then there you be embarrassed to let her go because they have come with 2 or 3 girls and they have announced it to the community. We are
mm,
going to this family. So you become, you become without no choice. Those married are there in our list as nilotic.
mm.
So there, we don't call it a cheating. But what we determine as a cheating now, as you here, guy,
Yes.
and having a girlfriend where you are, when you have a wife already, that's a
So,
cheating.
mm,
And your wife having a boyfriend or still having a contact with his old past
mm,
because you are here, that call is cheating. That thing should be zero operation at all in both sides. But
mm,
you must have a good reason why you want to get married, and you have to have a good reason why you are cheating. So back to my daughter, Ambassador Mel.
mm,
Uh, uh, as I know all of you now, we haven't met physically, but after I watched the video, I don't know, maybe I might be wrong. I'm due to be corrected. When I
mm,
see how all of us talk, I know a bit of your personality, just a bit of you and a bit of that. So talk less about their husband who have been in the same roof with me. We have shared mostly everything. For him to leave, to go and get married or do that, I must have knowledge from before.
mm,
Why do I say I have knowledge? his movement, his character, his behavior, the way he address me, the way he accommodate me in his family. That
Mm.
thing automatically will show me one day there will be a bomb somewhere. Because
Mm.
some men, they can pretend to be so good and to achieve the goal and to achieve what you are doing. A lot of women have been victim of that, training their husband, doing
Mm.
everything. But you sit down, when I'm training you, Amel, I'm not training you as my child. I'm training you as my partner. I'm
Mm.
putting money into account. I'm investing in you. And let me see, when I'm putting the investment, is that worth that investment? If it is worth it, I'll continue. If it is not worth it, the contract can be cancelled of that investment because it's not going anywhere. And I know that investment is not for me and it's not for my children. It's for your selfish reason. I have a friend before, when the husband in the phone, oh, when I finish my school, my cousin, I'm going to take care of all of you. I'm going to do this. He dropped some hint. Now you haven't married and we haven't married for that. We are going to do this. So you are investing for somebody to reap the harvest.
Mm.
It's not you are not investing for you and your children. So you need to read through the line when the thing talk. You know, my grandma used to say, when you guys are gisting, you pick up the word there, the reality inside that word. So when we are having we are chatting, we are having a cheerful conversation. Be vigilant and pick up the word there. You'll know what is belong to you, and you'll know my plan, where
Mm.
I'm going. So don't take it like, oh, والله نحن كنا قاعدين نتونس وساعة كلام الونسة. في وصيات في الونسات اللي انت بتتونسوا بيهم، وانت بتعرف انه راجلك منو، بتعرف مرتك منو، وتعرف انه انت you're dealing with who في الونسات ده. الحاجات ده بتطلع. هل بيتكلم مع اهله في التليفون، بيتكلم معاك في اجتماع بتاعته مع اصدقائه، في قاعده في الجلسه لما يكون عندهم يعني عندهم good time with a friend. You as a woman as well, you are shepherd in a home. And
Mm.
if you are not that shepherd, so therefore the outcome of what is happening now in South Sudan is happening. And we do not need to blame our men that much too, because we are not good Samaritan. Because some of us, when your husband said, my mom is sick, oh, everything is your mom. My cousin, this, we have a debt. How many people died in, this month? And we've been sending money. So those things, you drop them into him. So you do
Mm.
not have that smooth relationship all the time because of money and because of other things. So now that thing, you don't have that transparent, and your husband is not free, your wife is not free. And then when they get that freedom, and then when they get that loophole, they blow up like a bomb, and then they'll show their reality. Because you are staying with a husband, you don't know who he is, and you are staying with a wife, you don't know who it is, because you are oppressed. You are oppressing your husband because
Mm.
of where you are, and you have a need and you have rules in Western world, and that man live with oppression, and it's not going to show you because it's scared of child support because what is happening in America. Second thing is scared of losing accommodation because accommodation is too hard and it's harsh, and government is going to take his license and so on. So there are a lot of fear, and then they become a great liars. And then when you go, the shell bomb come out of it, and and when they give him a good job and everything, he forget about you and the children, and he forget about that child support you want to do, because he now is not coming back to America. Simple as that. But look at the men who are doing it in Australia when the child support is $17 Australian dollar. How many wives do they have? Because they
Mm.
have a freedom of speech, but those wives agree to nurse that madness in Australia because they have no choice. If you leave him, and other sister of yours is in a car park waiting for him to pick him up to take him to his home. So كان انه هو في الجنوب ولا هو في استراليا، يعني سوقه ماشي، يعني زي راجل في السودان. شوف الرجال اللي في كندا الجال سبورت بتاعتهم بسيط. They behave anyhow. شوف الرجال اللي عندنا هنا في اوروبا child support بتاعتهم ما حاج زي الرجال بتاعهم في امريكا. They behave anyhow, and they're lazy and they're careless. But the women here, they nurse that because they have no choice. Utu nuswana fi Amerika hasa indokun goa وعندكم حكومة بيجيب معاكم عندنا thousands of people. I'm
Mm.
sorry, I have gone out of my time.
It's okay. Ayul, before I give chance to Uncle Oga, Uncle John Guy, I will ask you the same question. Are you there, Ayul? Unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here, brother. Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Um,
لما نكون زول دمارة هنا and you have a wife overseas,
yes, sir.
you consider cheating ولا لا؟
ورايا المرة اللي قاعد بجاي ده بيكون لا، لكن المرة اللي قاعد هناك ده بيكون ما بيشيدنج أساسا. لأنه the reason why you have to go to marry another woman from Africa, لأن the woman with you wherever you at, can be Australia or for Europe or for Canada or Australia, because she didn't treat you good. If she treated you good, why do you have to go to marry a second wife? That's the way I look at it. Like, first of all, I would like first to say, Governor, job at Agdan Fogo, and idea like 3 minutes actually, I'm about to go to sleep anyway. I have some business to take care of it in the morning because the will Javo girl, child support girl, the Teresa girl, I mean, no, Teresa Flora, girl like for Europe, child support is very simple. Australia very simple. United States is high. Driver license type passport عشان تسافر it was cancelled actually. لكن أنا ما أقدر أتكلم في ذاك ده. لكن أنا بشوف نازل أساسا سيسر أميل وسيسر فلورا وأساسا أشوف أنكل جون جاي. يا ففعلا يعني لو منطقيا ما وصل داير اتنين وصلنا نقول عندك مرة واحدة في يوروب أو واحد في أستراليا أو واحد في كندا أو واحد في أمريكا أو واحد في أفريقيا. يلا المرة في أفريقيا ده بينتظر like 1 year عشان تسافر هناك عشان ينوم معه. And then you have to come back again to United States عشان تيجي لمرة ده عشان ينوم معه. That's another year. طبعا النظام ما يقدر يقول الكلام زي ده. I give this woman really right. أنا ما ممكن لو عندك مرة هنا it doesn't mean actually cheating because you are just you are actually you are a hustler actually you are a hustler. لأنك هتقول مرة قاعد تستعمر بجاي في child support and then you don't pay attention, they can suspend your passport like they did to me. It happened to me one time. They suspend my driver license. It happened to me. لكن يلا تكلم مرة بجاي then you go to second wife. So the second wife, and then you have to work hard to buy the ticket. Ticket as Juba, I think it ends up in Kampala or wherever destination you're going through to. Go like 1800. They take it out, and then with literally your pocket money, and then you have to stay down there for like 2 months, and then again you fly back. So it's cheating a shooter, and then you are losing money. There's no reason to marry another woman. Well, then even if I decide to go to marriage from Africa, I will tell this one here. I say, okay, bye bye. I'm not coming back. Yeah, أنا بقول له طوال مع السلامة. خلاص أنا ماشي. Yeah, لا أنا ما ممكن لو أنت تقول مع مرة ده جاي for 1 year. يلا المرة بتاعك بتاع أفريقيا ده منو معك for 1 year. Yeah, so it's common sense. يعني النسوان ده أنا موافق مع ميل، أنا موافق مع فلورا. Yeah, لكن طبعا ده شوي من قلب الزول، طبعا القلب كل ما سوا. So people act the way they act like. لكن كلمة cheating، لكن the cheating the way I look at it, if you are here in the United States يلا زي عندنا قال هل زمان قال الرجال ما في. So the all the single mom down there لو انت سموك ماشي هناك ده doesn't mean you are cheating. لكن لو انت بقيت مسافر انت ماشي all Africa, that actually is not cheating at all. It's not. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. لا ده المرة بكون قاعد هناك ده for a year until you buy your ticket عشان نمشي. خلاص
Thank
هنا
you.
ده أنا give a male credit and give Flora credit, and these people the all the time they really make a lot of sense. There one actually drop a cent in your show, and they really I mean they had a lot of values. Even something I don't know. Sometimes I learn from them actually. And even last time, even I didn't know Amel she was a Denka because my sister name also Amel English. I talk to you. So then I say, okay, that's maybe something else. But Flora,
Thank you.
I thought she
Thank
was
you.
Nuer,
Thank
and then
you.
finally I realized I don't know.
Then the
Uncle
Hagu
Jeff,
man is cutting off.
Hey,
the phone is cutting off here. Oga?
We miss you, Uncle, for like I don't know what was going on. Mama Flora came back and you disappear.
yeah,
Hope everything is okay
salam
with you.
alaikum. Salam itakum, salam itakum, salam itakum. Okay, yeah, welcome, and I miss you guys. I know, Anna, jit you matalata da, hatta na amata talik zato, lakin gutta there after haja de, technically, alas, water. ما قدرت اخش ما قدرت فتش ده شنو من تليفون ولا من ناس النتورك I don't know. So that was the reason on Tuesday I didn't be able to come. So and thank you very much, and I catch some point that what you are talking about is this family common sense, isn't it?
Yes. No, we are talking
Okay.
about what is it? How many
Cheating.
times can you forgive a cheating partner? It's the topic with our Lobaret on Tuesday. This is part 2.
والله دي الموضوع دي يعني بتوقف عن من انسان لانسان. في زول كان عدى اسبوع ولازم يفتش طريقه كان يعدي الاسبوع بتاع زول ده. شفتها؟ في زول يعني مرات لو ان شاء الله عدى اسبوع ذاته خلاص لو حجزهم بيسكت وبعدين لو سكت برضه وبعدين بيرجعوا لمصالحه كويس. لكن هذا الموضوع اللي هو بقى بين البارتنر ده ولا يا جاي لم شوف ان احنا خاصه ان احنا رجال عندنا غيره اقوى من غيره بتاع النسوان. كويس؟ الغيره بتاعنا يعني بنلم بانه كمان ان احنا عندنا قوه عندنا عضلات دائما بنفجرها انه لازم بالدق وبشلوت وبنيه. كويس؟ فنحن it is very difficult and لكن and sometimes هو زي عصيده قوي وما بيقدر يبلعه، لازم فتيله ملهويكه تمام كده عشان تقدر تبلعه. فدي الموضوع دي يعني خاصه بتاع البارتنرز ده sometimes انت بتجي بيكون بيخطوا على خاطر ريال، بيقوم بيعلقوا لاي مشاكل حاصل بيعلقوا في ظهر ريال، لانه عشان ريال ده حاجه بسيط ما بيت ما يخرب عشان ده. كويس؟ بيسامحوا لكن ما بينسوا. كويس؟ بيسامحوا مسامحه لكن ما بيقدر ينساه، او الراجل او المراه. بعدين لو خاصه بقى في صاحب بتاع راجل، لو كل يوم ده بيكون زي يدك البوجاك. فدائما كل يوم ما بيمشي بيلوي في يد البوجا داك. كل يوم كل ما يحصل حاجه ثاني طوالي بيمشي بيلوي في داك، ما بيتنسي. يعني ما بيتنسي كله. ولو اذا كان ده راجل كمان بيقول ايوه هو داير يعني داير يحك الجرح القديم. كويس؟ داير يحك الجرح القديم، يعني معناه في جرح برا ولو ما خلوه لو ما دو وقت تمام ما بيبرد. كله لحد ما بيت بيقرب واليال بيكون فيكتيم. كويس؟ واليال بيكون فيكتيم. ف صح المشي المشي عمل شيتنج ده هو بيرجع يدينه فاضي ولا بيشيل حاجه معه، عمله وانتهى. كويس؟ لكن جاء سمعوا انه هو عمل ده. كويس؟ الناس المفروض يقولوا طيب عملوا وين؟ عملوا في بيت ولا عملوا برا؟ عملوا برا. ما خلاص هو خايف من مرته عشان ما يحصل حاجه بطال خلاص. لكن ما عمل حقاره جابوا قدام مرته، ما جاء عملوا قدام مرته. كويس؟ وبعدين المسألة الثاني لو اذا كان الراجل بقى مشى سافر في بلد ثاني عشان يفتش العيش بتاع اللقمه شغل. كويس؟ ومشى هناك يعني يتزوج ده بيحللوا الناس الكبار بيقولوا احسن تتزوج بحلال من ما انت تقوم تسرق. كويس؟ تسرق ده يا قايله ما صدق. لو في بلد في بنتيو بتاعنا في بنتيو لو مشيت هذا في رجال قاعدين بيشاركوا محترفين ديل بيشاركون بالنسوان بتاعهم، زوجوا نسوان كثير والنسوان عايمات ساكت. اقل ما تنوم معه طوالي مرة ده طوالي بيمشي بيحترف لراجله. نام مع راجل ده 6 بقر غرامه وكم $1000
واو يعني
بيكسروه. ده بيبقى بيزنس. زوجوا نسوان كثير وفاكينه. كويس؟ وبياكل بس بياكل في غرامات بتاعه.
واو
بياكل في غرامات بتاعه وبيبني بيوت بيبني بيوت بو. هم المتواضعين يعني هم المسالمين مع النسوان بتاعه. والنسوان بتاعه لسه بينادوا نفوسهم انه ده راجلهم يا ده. شفتها؟ فده مشكله كبيره حصل. ده ظاهره جديده. كويس؟ ظاهره جديده حصل في الكوميونتي. شفتها؟ فدي والله دي مشكله كبير جدا. ما في دول بيقدر بيوقفوا. انا بقول لو المراه لسه في غربه مع راجلها، لو لسه ما ولد عدديال بتاعه هي دايراه ما تخلي الراجل ده يسافر. اقبض كراه كويس لحد تجيب يالك اللي انت دايراه عدديال بتاعك ده وقاعدوا معك شويه لحد ما يالا يخش في عمر بتاع 15 سنه. خلاص سيبه خليه يمشي. بعدك خليه يمشي، لانه بعد كده انت بقيت عندك في رجال او بقيت عندك بنات كبار في البيت خلاص بونسوك. كويس؟ خلي زول لك كان ماشي داير يفتش قروش داير يعمل حاجه لمساهمه عشان يدفع المورجج بتاع بيتك في امريكا ده. خليه يمشي يجيب لك يرسل لك قروش بتاع مورجج وكلير بيلز فواتير بتاعك ده. خليه يمشي. كويس؟ فانت كنت رحمن في قلبك ما تسمع كلام قالوا بتلفونات. سميت راجلك زوج مره فلاني. سميت راجلك ما تزوج مره ثانيه مره متزوجه قبل كده بعيال. سميت راجل سميت ما توجع دانك توجع وعملك تعمل لك هاي بلاد بريشر بكلام قالوا.
Thank you, Uncle John. Now let's go back to Amel. What do you think about what Uncle John said? انه لو زول دير يزوي خليه يزوي ولو شانو دير يسافر خلي يلا يكون كبار شويه and then you can allow the guy to go. ما هو خلاص انتهى. You know? So do you think it's a good idea? You have 3 minutes.
Uncle John, انت ليلة بيجي trouble maker today, Oga. You know, it depends. You know, honestly, أي زول عنده قرار في حياته. حاجات دي بيرجع لقرار بتاع الزول الشخصي. أنا شخصيا أنا ما بتفق في هاي زي ده. أنا شخصيا لأن what's the love actually the definition بتاع love علاقتي معك ما مجرد علاقة بتاعنا ما وقتيا وما عيال وما قروش. علاقة بتاعنا أكبر من كده. This is me. For علاقتي بك أكبر من كده يعني حتى لو شفت في بايبل روت and نعومي قال your people will be my people. Where you go I will go. بس يعني ده يعني حاجة حقك ده بكون حقي. ف يعني تمشي السودان حتى عيالك يعني انا ما قدرت اتكلم في لان كلام الانكل قالوا ده في حاجات حصلت كتير كعبة على فكرة انكل. في ناس مشوا وقعدوا في السودان for long time يعني I'm not talking ما يعني مش ما رجعوا ماتوا هناك. I'm talking about الناس I know them ماتوا هناك يعني حتى يعني خلوا عيالهم بيكونوا يتايم وهم ما كانوا يتايم بقوا يعني وبعد كده لما ماتوا حتى عيال بقوا يتايم يعني انت حي قاعد somewhere they're not somewhere for no reason. يعني انت ما عندك any reason تقول لي انت قاعد في South Sudan. فانت لا عملت الفاميلي ليه؟ لهذا انت يعني that's why you will leave your father في Bible and your mother to be one with that your wife. فانت you wanna be one with your wife. what حاجة عندك في السودان تاني؟ مشكلة السودان ما انت هتحله وانت لو مشيت ناس المشوا هسه حلوا مشاكل ما حلوا اي حاجة زادوا الطين بلة. فيعني في ناس يعني they don't understand the meaning of family. Family أكبر من كده. Family it take two people to be together to raise those kids. Family انت المرة دايرة يعني أنا بكون عيانة ليلة وأنا بكون تعبانة منو بيكون معي. I need your word, your touch, your hug. انت ما في هناك I'm gonna be hugging my pillow like I'm married to pillow. ده كلام شنو يا أخوانا؟ You know, people need to understand and marriage is more than that. انت كمان انت هناك I know you are not gonna help people لان انت wife هناك لكن انا المسكينة اللي هنا I commit myself to you and I don't have nobody. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay. Thank you, Mama Flora.
You're very welcome.
Can we see the audience, please? What do they think about us?
I'm still checking, but I haven't seen any comments.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no comment here yet.
Okay, that's good. We're always concerned about you, all of you, our audience behind the studio, because you matter to us. We are here to take from you. Yeah, one thing we should know, brother Guy, John Guy. Were your husband working in the Western world? Was he earning more than what he's going to earn in South Sudan or in Africa? If that, yes, he was working here and he earning less, but you have assurance is going to earn more there, they're different. That's one. If your husband tells me, among all of us here in this studio and people behind the studio, if somebody can really write it down and say, when I was in Western world, I earned less. And now I'm in South Sudan, I'm earning more and I'm a breadwinner to all my family. You put your point down. But if you are earning nothing here, and if you was not really a breadwinner here, and you were not meeting up to be a husband you claim to be, or to be a father who meet up everything, do you think when you go to South Sudan you're going to make it? South Sudan, when they have salary after 9 months, 6 months, the new nation who we are just building it, do you think you're going, because the mortgage here or the car service here is not going to wait for salary of 3 months or 4 months? So that thing as well, I think it's a failure of a true partner, a husband and wife. Two of you have failed, and two of you need a break, and that break become to break you down, because all of you are sick and tired of one another. Because if I'm not sick and tired of you, I'll never let you go without calculating. Sit down and make the list. How much have you made since we have been in West World? Were you the one who paid the rent, or government helping us? So if you did not meet up and we are still in a government property, and we are still eating from hand to mouth, from paycheck to paycheck, or we are here, we are getting Section 8. Come on. So you are going to make it where salary is not sufficient? This is not logic. I think it's a failure of both. And I think it is a divorce in a good way. We have made, we women in Western world and a husband in Western world. We are tired and sick of one another. We need a break. And that break led to that. That's how I look at it. I'm sorry, and I'm here to be corrected. Because when you go home there, you are lazy here. You haven't met up more than to control your bill, to be that the head, not the body. Because we are helper. You should know, even in the Bible, we are helper. If your helper is the one who's doing everything, and now you are going, sorry, and now you are going to South Sudan, you are going to make it. You are not going to make it. Because one thing, you are going to lie. Second thing, you are going to steal. Third thing, you are going to deceive the woman you are going to bring. So do I think, as a good woman, and I say I believe in my God, I want my husband to go and steal a salary of somebody because they have an uncle there, or they have a cousin and they have that? Do I want my children to be fed by money of widows and orphanage and people who are crying because my husband have dipped his hand into their salary? If that occurs, I'm bringing into my life. If we sit back as a lady of South Sudan and see the money our husband are feeding our children, they curse, generation curse into our life. I'm a freedom fighter daughter, and I'll never ever want to get a penny, a single penny, which is not my salary from South Sudan. No. Because I don't want to put that seed. There are widows there. There are freedom fighters who are died and their children are there. We have disabled who are sitting in the roadside in Juba, in all around side of South Sudan. They don't even have bread to eat. They have zero breakfast and zero lunch. And that zero breakfast, we used to have it during our SPLA, SPLM. And now they can't have it when they have freedom. You and I, we are here. We are their eye. We're supposed to go and give them civilization. We are not going to rip them and steal from them because we got a chance to be in Western world. Shame on us. Shame of any man or any woman who left the Western world and go and steal from them. We're supposed to be a light into their life. We came here and learned a lot of a lot of trick, and we come and learn here to steal is lying, to delay somebody's salary is wrong, and to this. Are you taking that home, or are you going to make it thin Bella? So we don't need to talk about those who have left and doing it, because they are already drawing us to curse, drawing us to mess. Because nobody can have a 10,000 US dollar or 20,000 US dollar as a salary. You don't even have them in where you are in US as a minister. Talk less about a gate man. Talk less about a small minister or MP in MP in the UK here. I know the average salary they get, and they'll never even get that money MP in South Sudan get. And how do you get it? God knows. So you woman, you man who left Western world, who's supposed to be a light, who's supposed to be a great seat of those people who have left behind, you broadcast into your family, and you broadcast into your life. And I thank God, God had delivered me from that. I'm not a part of it. And I hope a lot of us are not.
That's right, Ma'am Flora. Oops, we lost her. Yeah. Yeah. Before.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want to add something. Yeah, I want to add something. حاجة اللي هي قالتها ده.
Mm.
يلا الرجال بيقولوا هم they didn't pay them for 9 months or 10 months or 11 months. فهم بيرجعوا they will call their wife قال please يعني help me. فأنت الwife هنا you taking care of the kids, you doing everything, the whole bill into المفروض it was 2 people until you start taking care of them, and because until you feel sorry for your husband or love will end up toward your husband, you still taking care of him too back home, and the thing is getting nowhere. I know a story. المرة دي كانت هنا فالراجل عيالها كانوا في private school يعني it was a lot of money they supposed to pay. الراجل المشي هناك he couldn't afford it and he was saying that ما دفعوا لهم حاجة حقه ده. العيال
Mm.
طلعوه من المدارس الخاصة عشان القروش they can't afford it عشان المرة she cannot work and take care of everything. At the end of the day المرة ماتت هنا في أمريكا من الهم والغم وإن هي she couldn't take it anymore. هي ماتت وخلت
Mm.
العيال الزمن اللي هي ماتت فيها دي ده زمن الراجل جاي بدري. فit was شوف this thing where is leading us for people to think about it very well. الحاجات اللي بيعملوه ده is leading us nowhere. But we are going to sorrow. At the end of it is sorrow and curses. So people have to think about it really. That's all I want to add.
Well, before I give Uncle John to respond,
Mhm.
the world has changed now. You mentioned early, Amel, as long there's agreement, for a husband to go and remarry or to find another wife in Africa, it's okay. The kin family has to agree together. I think that's the idea where Uncle John's come from. Now we are talking about budgeting. The world has changed now. Even girls that are in Africa, they become very educated. So which means they don't rely on a man income anymore. They are working, they have their own income, even though it's not enough, but at least they have something. But at Zaman, they will rely on husband or the head of the household income. You guys mentioned, for diaspora, you have a limited income. So you can't divide the income that you have to 3 family. Your kids and the kids in Africa plus myself. It's not enough, right? لكن the world has changed now. النسوان بيشتغلوا ورجال بيشتغلوا. So which means there's في ways كتير اللي بيخلي يمكن family to live better life.
Yes.
That's what I want to add. But it depends. Whoever want to get married again, it's up to the guy or up to the person to decide whether to want to do it or no. Uncle John, they accuse you, man. So what do you want to say? Mama Flora,
Yeah.
they are on fire, man. Okay?
Yes, they are firing me. I know. Yeah, Gailam, مشكلة هنا اللي بيخلي موظف راجل رجال بيمشي بيرجعوا أفريقيا ده because لازم يكون هم عشان واجههم حاجات واجههم صعوبات. يعني في رجال واجههم صعوبة بتاع إنه ما بيلقى شغل اللي هو درسه البروفيشنال بتاعه كويس. يعني يمشي بيلقى شغل بتاع طلبة شغل يعني ما شغل يعني زي شغل اللي هو بنتمناه إنه يلقاه في غربة كويس. بعدين حاجة تانية بيلقى نفسه برضه في رجال بيلقى نفسهم يعني المرأة ذاته زنقوا زنق شديد ضايقوا. يعني لو عنده حاجات من الحاجات اللي بيخلي رجال يكونوا مبسوطين زي درينك يعني بيلقى مرأة متضايق منه كتير 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 كتير. فلما يشوف الحاجات دي هل ده الوضع اللي هو يبقى يجوز مع مرة ده؟ لأنه مرة ده ما رضيان بحاجات اللي هو يعني اللي هو بيتكيف منه. يعني الحاجات الراجل يعني عكس مع الحاجات المرأة دايراو كويس. دي برضو بيخلي بعض من الرجال يعني بيقوم بيقول والله انا احسن لي ارجع السودان او ارجع هنا البلد عشان القى لي شغلانيه ثانيه. انا هناك ما في زول بيساله ان شاء الله ياكل اي شنو يشرب شنو، ما في زول بيساله. لكن هنا ما عنده صوت كويس. وفي بعض نساوين بيعملوا يونيتي مع عيال بتاعهم، بيبقوا جانجز، بيبقوا عصابه ضد ابوهم كويس. يعني يلقى انت تجي بيت تلقى كل زول جرى في اوضه بتاعه، ما في زول دار دايرك يديك سلام او يديك يعني يديك نظره كده كويس زي النظره بتاع ابو كويس. في حاجات كتير زي ده حصل. لما بعد الرجال مشوا افريقيا لحد ما قابلهم يعني فارقوا الحياه هناك. فارقوا الحياه هناك بانه تعرف الزوجين ديل. انا بدي النصيحه، والنصيحه اللي كل عنده لسه متزوج عنده مع مرته، انه هو شوف في الدنيا ده اعمل اي مشكله مع اي زول، لكن ما تخلي مرتك تسافر محل وتخلي مرتك ينغنغ باسمك كويس. النغنغ بتاع مرة ده لو حصل اي حاجه في المحل اللي انت فوق ده، اول كارثه انت بصوبك انت. اي طلقه لو ده حرب، اي طلقه لو شال طلقه جاري في جو بوين يجي يفتش بنت في جسمك، لانه انت بيكون زي زول انهم زي زول نجس ما عنده ما شفتها زي زول نجس كويس. انا اللسان بتاع اللسان ده قالوا الانسان قالوا زي جمره بتاع نار. الجمره بتاع النار ده يحرق الغابه كله كويس. في النساوين صلوا لرجالهم ان شاء الله يموت، ان شاء الله ما يلقى اي حاجه، ان شاء الله ما يولد مع مرض ده، ان شاء الله كده وان شاء الله كده. روح سمينا الا خبر الراجل مات. روح كثير لقينا زي ده ماتوا وهم النساوين اللي هنا بيجروا هناك كمان بياكلوا في كرامه بتاعه. يركبوا طيارات برضه بيجي هناك عشان يحضر الدفن. تمشي تحضر الدفن شنو وانت تصدق له ربنا ان شاء الله يشيله، ربنا ان شاء الله يعمل له، ربنا ان شاء الله ما يا جماعه ده الحاجات شفتها. فدي حاجات دي انا شفته، وحاجات حصل في كوميونتي بتاعنا او كوميونتي بتاع نيجيريا او كل كوميونتي بتاع افريكان كويس. فانا بقول لو زول داير يسافر، خلي يكون صريح مع مرته ده، يقول اسمعي انا خليني نمشي فتح لي ناسس نفسي ثاني. انت هنا خليك مع عيالك، انت كان لقي لك زول اسس نفسك برضه، انا ماشي خلاص. ده بيكون احسن عشان بعدين ما ينغنغ في انت عملت له خيانه وعملت له. وان شاء الله يشوف الله والله الله يوريك والله يعمل لك والله كلام الله يعمل لك ده والله يا قايلم ده يا رجال كثير انتهوا. بعدين بيكون لسان بتاع مرة ده هو ما عنده قوه، لكن هو الصلاه بتاعه ده طوالي دايركت لربنا كويس. ما في اثنين ثلاثه منه، الحساب بتاعه بيجي بسرعه. فدي انا نصيحه المفروض رجال يعني ما يلعبوا بالنار، يلعبوا دايرين يغشوا المرأة، والمرأة ده ما فاهم حاجه وما داير يفهم ولا ما نو ده غلط. ده كان زمان، ده ما حصل. ما نساوين الحسد دي داير حاجه صارحه عديل، قول له حقيقه كده كويس. قبلت ما قبلت خلاص ما قبلت. اوكي فاحسن.
Thank you. That's powerful. Ayul?
Yeah, Guy, man, I was waiting for you because I was watching from YouTube. Actually, that's why I was in YouTube. That's why I keep cutting off.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I was actually I was in YouTube. Yeah, but anyway, I appreciate. I mean, your team in the studio plus your guests, and then Uncle Peter. I mean, Uncle John Guy. And then I'm بقول مالي لكن أنا بقول بيجيتس بأيزنزي.
Brigade.
Ich klein Frankendeutsch.
That's klar, yeah. Are you still
Ich klein Frankendeutsch.
are you still in Germany?
No, I left because last time when I see you, that's long time ago. And then I say no. Then I say there's no male, there's no salam alaikum, there must be male. عشان كده أنا قلت لك نقول later. أنا بقول بيجيتس بأيزنزي.
Yeah.
Ich klein Frankendeutsch. Be barum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
in the experience جامد لأن لقيتك. And then هناك ده أنا أنت دخلت في ناس اللي قاعد معهم. So you advise them. أنا since I was 19 years old the last time when I saw you. أنا كنت 19 years old. And then I was running Europe. I was running like a wild dog. I know زي كلب سهران بس أنا جاري. Yeah.
Sorry.
So anyway. So now you remember me, you know. ده هناك اسم ده كتير هناك ده يا اسم عشان انا بتكلم بالكلام ده كله هناك ده كلام ده انت جيري ازول كبير بجاي بدارا انكل جاي فعلا because when you see me انت كلامنا معايا لانه ده كده انا قاعد اتكلم مره عندنا قال اسمه جاي جون انا ما سمعت فوق قال ده جاي انا قلت ايوه ادم متوارد كلام روتاندينغا ما جمع انا قلت اوكي ده قرنور وانا قريه أنا قلت أيوة أوكي. أنا أقول تلتل مجيورة. فهذا شو بتاع القاعدة. إنت مشجع نازل كله. أنا متذكر كويس لأن يوم ده I think that was you did a team up. ده ناس بتاع ويل بتاع no they're really good people anyway. ناس جلابة ديل ناس عبد الهادي ناس ديل كله ناس سلاراسا ناس
Let's stick to the.
Yeah. So I want to say
11 minutes left.
One minute because actually I'm leaving. I'm going to sleep actually, because I have too much to do in the morning. Like in the credit, عشان Uncle Guy, Uncle Guy. Then because when I was 19 years old, you know me. German, ما بالسودان. Yeah. So now and then Flora fight. Flora, I think she was in school, and then Marathon days. Joyce أنا ما شفته يومين ديل وفي بقى نزوان تانين لا مرة نزوان بتاع السودان زمان بعدين ناس كاثوليك تشوش يعني أولاد وبنات بيدخلون مدرسة صغار كلهم. لكن المقصود بجاي جاي برنامج جا فوق ده برنامج المقصود شديد ونهارده أنا قاعد لقاعد لا ياسر أنا كنت زمان ما بعرف أعمل شو وش أعمل وشو وش ده مو يدين كذا فيني كده شو وش أعمل شوف
What he doing? What he trying to say?
Something. Okay, Amel, tell us give your 3 minutes to do your recap. What do you want to tell us today about today's topic? You have your 3 minutes.
Goodbye, give me 5 minutes. لأن في حاجة أنا عاوز أرجعه لأنكل جون just to point of correction.
Okay.
أنا مرة and I know هو قال النساوين no you know there is a power في our tongue everybody there is a power في our tongue وربنا ما بيظلم زول إحنا ممكن نظلم بعضنا ربنا هو عادل المظلوم والما مظلوم فأنا من المرأة يدعي للراجل أو الراجل يدعي لمرأته أنا ما كل الرجال كعبين ما كل النساوين كعبات في ناس really suffer men وفي نساوين suffer men وفي men suffer women ولما في حاجة زي ديل أنت بتدعي من قلبك كله لأن أنت suffering you can't tolerate it فأنا من you suffer ربنا هو اللي بيجاج الجاجمنت هو من ربنا ما من الزوجة. And I like the way you put it that we should be careful. Yeah, we should be honest to each other. لأن honesty is the key. لكن خلينا نخش في الكلام اللي بقدر أقوله للناس كله. Honestly يعني كان مرة كان راجل you gotta see God first في أي حاجة we cannot do it
Mm.
alone. في حاجات we cannot do it alone. And cheating زي المرة قبل cheating is cheating. لكن if we don't get يعني بيقول لك حتى people have to go through delivering before the marriage. ليه؟ لأن
Mm.
لو في cases لو في حاجات كتير هناك في when you guys go to delivering الحاجات دي كله will be delivered out of you. فأنتوا بتكونوا clean together as you guys coming together. That's why it's very important لازم نشوف delivering. You know عشان الحاجات دي كله ما يحصل.
Mm.
ففعلا يعني احنا يعني كنساوين ولا كرجال we should not rush. ولو احنا we rush في العلاقة we really need to see God. God هو اللي عنده final say. God هو العالم بكل شيء. We don't know each other. You don't know me. I don't know you. لكن ربنا عارف جوانا شنو وعارف احنا شنو بالذات. فديس
Mm.
is the case يعني بالذات والشيدing ده لما نزول الشيد يعني رجال السودانيين they don't know how to say sorry. Sorry is very very important. اي ميستيك زول بيعملوا كان ميستيك صغير ولا كبير ميستيك زي ميستيك لكن كلمه
Mm.
سوري بغير حاجات كتير. كلمه لما تقول سوري من قلبك كله بغير حاجات كتير. You know when you come and explain yourself why انت عملت كده كده لكن لما تكون انت عنيد وتتعمد في المشكله اللي انت عملته ده بتزيد الطين بله. فانت بتخلي البين ده it cannot be healed. You know عشان هذا to be healed you really need to come and say sorry and apologize.
Right.
Come up with حاجة كويسة. Take your wife out, take your husband out. يعني it depends منو اللي كان غلطانة. ولو انت غلطانة involve God. ما في حاجة we cannot do it alone. We need God intervention.
Mm.
أنا ديل ربنا intervene
Mm.
عشان الحاجة دي
And floor is back.
ينتهي.
Mm.
ينتهي بطريقة كويسة. We really need we need forgiveness and we need healing and we need
Mm.
understanding. Why is all
Mm.
لازم تعرفي الوايف حقك ده ولا الهزبند حقك ده is it meant to be is it
Mm.
seek God opinion في الحاجة اللي حصلت ده أساسا. المشكلة اللي
Mm.
حصلت ده seek God opinion first قبل ما أنت تقرر قرارك. لأن لو قررت قرارك من غير God opinion you may be wrong. لكن لما
Mm.
يكون God involved you will reach يعني بتصل بطريقة كويسة بتلقى هيل وهيكون في peace between you guys. حتى لو ناس فرقوا هيكون في peace. ما هيكون في
Mm.
وجع بيناتكم ما في حاجة يبناكم وشفتوا بعضكم ما تسلم بعضكم. هيكون في
Mm.
peace. لأن ربنا will put this peace between you guys. ما في ضل بيجيب
Mm.
peace between all of us إلا ربنا. But that's why we have to seek
هسه
God
لو
first.
مشينا داردين هناك لو مشيت داردين عشان يجي مرة هناك
Oh my God. But yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I don't
the
know what
time is
happened here.
over.
No.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I
Mm.
don't know what happened. The thing keep blocking me out.
That's what we were wondering. Was like, where's Mama Flora? Where's Mama Flora?
It locked me out and say you've been blocked by host. And I tried. I wanted to go and take the boy's phone, and then the boy tell me, "You just mom start it and do it again." And then he come up. I wake up my boy.
Oh man. So you restart the phone?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. 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 Yes, Amel. Are you done, Amel?
Okay. Yeah. فده الحاجة اللي أنا بقول إن إحنا despite المشكلة والشيدing والdefinition بتاع cheating إحنا we just
Mm.
have to seek God's opinion and we have to forgive each other. وعايز زول بيدي زول فرصة. ربنا
Mm.
ادانا فرصة تاني. Second chance is very important to give each other second chance and to rebuild ourselves ونبدأ العلاقة يعني الثقة من جديد. You know, for this is يعني and our women they really need to forgive. I know how it's been حاجة ده بيكون very painful لكن forgiveness is the key في حاجة ده كله. God intervention and forgiveness is the key. Because when you forgive ربنا بيفتح طريقك في حالة في طريق تاني. What is not meant to be will never be and what is meant to be will be. And you
Mm.
you cannot claim what is not yours. What is belong
That's
to you
true.
will be yours and you cannot يعني reap what you didn't sow. You will sow what you reap. This is يعني it's lessons and we will learn from each other.
Thank you, Amel.
You're
Thank you
very
so
welcome.
much. Uncle John, I'm
Yeah.
going to start dropping, huh? Now we still
Yes,
have
I see that. I will get out. Bye bye,
Okay.
everybody. Uncle John, keep
Ambassador.
keep
Okay,
advise Rujal Butana.
okay,
Give them a good advice, huh? And don't worry, they are not gonna die. We're gonna pray. Not dead will you guys will never see not dead.
Please,
You will live longer.
please,
You will live
stop.
longer.
Stop
live
praying.
longer.
Stop praying for them, please.
Mahuma God will prepare your table before your enemy. Follow it, you will never get her in front of who? God's gonna prepare my table. But it's good for you to be there as and to shoot. It's not a competition. Like and God to prepare me in front of my enemy. I'm gonna pray nobody will die. Ridana Hayesu. We all rubber yakum benana. Bye bye.
Uncle John, welcome. You have your 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. My 3 minutes, it is just I'm just wanted to say thank you to your show today, and thank you for those viewers, and thank you for everybody who shared, who contribute on this show today. But this topic, it is a very wonderful, very good topic, and it is a topic that which is facing us, and we need a way how to solve this problem. Okay. فأنا بقول لأخواتي وبناتي كلهم هم قاعدين في غربة هنا، فلازم يعني زول يعمل تنازل شوية، ما يتشدد، تعمل تنازل شوية من جزء من مبادئ بتاعك عشان خاطر البارتنر بتاعك ده المعاك ده يعني مقطوع، بقى مقطوع زي زول مقطوع من شجرة، وما عنده هناك، ما عنده أبو هناك. فأنت كمان نفس الشيء، النسوان برضو ما في زول مع أمه مع أبوه، فأنتوا لازم تكونوا من الحقيقة بيقولوا معنى بتاع شركاء ده بيشاركوا في أي حاجة، في حزن، في تعب، في شنو فلازم يعملوا يعني يحاولوا. المرأة هي الكورة هو في يد المرأة لو داير يكسب الراجل بيكسبوا بأي ثمن اللي هي دايراه، لكن المرأة لو بييأس بيقول خلاص المرأة الراجل ده خليه يمشي ولحد درجة يوصل لبوليس يعني طول البلد ده خلاص استغنى منه، خلاص كويس استغنى، وما في مرة بينادي راجله لبوليس لو ما لقى بديل. ده حقيقة بقولوا لكم. أنا المرة بفتش البديل قبل ما يطر الراجل برا، كويس لما يتأكد إنه خلاص في بديل، خلاص بكرة حاجة بسيط كده يشعل نار بسيط كده، خلاص بوليس جا أنت برا، وبكرة ما تتم أسبوعين ده زادوا كتير، ما تتم تشوف زول تاني خلاص. مسك في واحد صاحبي طرده، مرته طرده برا، فقام ماشي يزور يال بتاعه، قام لقى مرته في خشم باب، قالوا يا مرة، قال هسه دي قاعد تنوم مع راجل تاني في السرير بتاعي ده. بوجاو السرير بتاعه سمح لو اشتراه ده.
الراجل ده جنوبه.
قلت له يا اخي بعدك يا اخي ده سؤال تساله يا اخي، قال لي والله انا بوجاني السرير بتاعي. وياو ده يا هو المشاكل بتاع الدنيا كده. شوف نحن نسأل ربنا انه ربنا يهدينا ويدينا يدينا قوه يعني نستحمل الاخطاء اللي نحن بنعملها برانا، كويس. ما نحن بقينا زي الاسد. الاسد لما تطرد الاسد تطرد في البحر، هو بيخبط المويه، والمويه المويه بنمط في عيونه، هو ما بيقدر يشوف. شفتها؟ زي وضع يهود هنا، رجال الجين هنا ده زي الاسد، جرينا والمويه ضرب عيوننا، خلاص ما قدرنا نشوف. كويس واحد
That's
بيشعر
good.
بانه بس انا للزوق برا شارع. اوكي.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Uncle John. Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. Until we meet again, inshallah, next week on Tuesday.
Inshallah.
Stay blessed. Flora, I don't know what happened. Hmm?
Yeah, it's
We
not
were
easy.
even waiting for you. Mel was asking, I was like, hey, maybe the network, she will come back.
Yeah,
You know, so
the
we were
thing just
talking. There's
blanked me
even
at all. So I
there's a
have to wait
comment here
for some.
from Younger. I like your advice and the fact, Mama Flora. You know, and we've been waiting for you to come back. I was like, maybe telephoning the mushkila, like power of one off or something.
No, the thing
So it
just
was like,
blanked me
she's
for
gonna come
some
back. She's
reason.
gonna come back. Let's wait. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mm.
I hope I haven't offended anybody from home. The hard workers at home.
They didn't say anything. In fact, they like it. Younger say, I like your advice and the facts, Mama Flora. You know, so
Thank
they
you.
they, they,
God
they
bless
they appreciate your
Thank
point
you.
of view. You know. Hmm. Welcome.
Thank
What
you.
can you tell us with the last remark recap?
Yeah. It had been a great show, though. I did a homework for what his name again? Yar?
Yeah, Yai.
Yai?
Yeah, he
And
didn't
Yai
show
didn't
up for
make
some
it as
reason.
he promised. He failed himself to come
Uh,
and teach me more.
mm,
So I hope Yai is going to listen to this video tomorrow or another day.
yes.
It was I was waiting for him to hear from him more and learn. And
Mm.
Sarah, you promised you should have come back
Sarah
and you
too. Yes.
haven't made it, but nevertheless,
Exactly.
of
Mm.
course, in this Western world, is a lot of things can be obstacle. You can plan and something can be obstacle to keep you away.
It's
One
true.
thing I just wanted to know to let us know:
Mm.
no answer is stupid, and no answer is not valuable
Mm.
in this forum. Everybody question and anything you say, it is
Mm.
welcome and it is accommodated and it's going
Mm.
to be viewed and you are going to get an answer today or other time. Especially me, I like always to go through the video again and again, and
Mm.
I'll love to answer you accordingly in future when I come back again.
Exactly.
So thank you for your valuable time, our viewers, your children of great this show, Family Common Sense Show, is proud, and we are not here, and I'll repeat it again. We are not here for how many are you in the studio
Mm.
or how many are you in the forum. If you can be one person, and we'll host you because you're
Mm.
important to us, and your time is valuable to us. We are not here for for quantity. We are here for quality. We are here for somebody to have takeaway, and that
Mm.
takeaway can be a seed into their life. We are here to correct each other. We are here to learn from you. It's not because you are coward, you are not coming to studio, but
Mm.
I look at you as observant, as a great soil who want to receive and adjust the word in different way and input in your little way. It's not everybody who's champion and run when people are running. There are people
Mm.
who run in the middle, there are people who are in the front, and we appreciate people who come last, and we
Exactly.
appreciate people who watching us. Because if you are dancing or you are running, you need a supporter. And
Mm.
therefore, you are here in this forum giving us your comment, your like, your time, your quality ears to listen to all the little things we are saying with our broken English, broken Arabic, and we put them together. And
Mm.
at the end of it, you read the message. Overall, I bless you guys, and my God bless you, and my God continue to see you through, and God will make you that lion, because the lion always say, "I am who I am." And lion can eat an elephant, and look at how
Mm.
big is elephant. But because he have determination, because he's a leader of himself, because he love himself, and so are you. So
Exactly.
where you are today, you will
Mm.
eat the big one and the small one, because you have assurance, and therefore you last until today, and you will continue to last. I'm praying as a mother. I'll pray for anybody
Exactly.
around there. May the good God be with you. And be that lion I'm praying to this young man today. Be that lion in your family, in your life, and be that lion in your marriage and your affair, even in your work environment. Assure yourself you love yourself and look at yourself through. And I'm saying it over this young man. I use him as point of contact to other forums, to those who want to prosper, to those who have a heart of God, not those who want to compete, not those who want to drag down. My God, deliver them and bring them into the root of blessing. Today is your day. Tomorrow is my day. Let us be the leader of tomorrow. Not let us be the buyer or a tearing apart one another. We are here, and this forum is for everybody. It doesn't matter despite color you are, as long you're a human being, as long you can communicate with us, you are blessed and you want it. Thank you for the night, and thank you for listening, and thank you for those who are going to listen later. And if we have wronged you and we have answered your question in a way you do not appreciate your need, please do have mercy on us. We are here to ask your mercy and ask mercy from God. Until we meet again next week, God bless you, and God bless your loved one and a family of Common Sense Show and the friend of Common Sense Show. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Amen. Before you go, Amel, maybe she want to say something.
I know, because I'm so sorry, but I just have to come back.
Yes.
I'm a lay inbox, and I just have to say that I'm not talking about the person, but see, I want to tell everybody, including him. Ana India Juan, one India, I am a mother of two boys. And I want to see my two boys to be not the cheaters. I want them to be something, I want to build something in them. For Rujal, they should not think in against Rujal, or we are fighting against as Alibun, against a habit become. And it's not about numbers, it's about the quantity. But they couldn't do that quality. We want them to have that quality. We don't need that numbers of too many men like in whom are useless. Inter fruitful for yourself. Inter you will be selfish and useless. But inter low fruitful everybody. Inter become useless. I mean useful to everybody. فإحنا we just need to correct each other. لو في أي حاجة إحنا كنساوين, it is our habit need to be changed. We are ready to accept it and we are ready to change it. Correct us. برضه لو في غلط مع رجالنا أخواننا إحنا شفنا منه ده habit, we will let them know this is a habit that to be changed. See a doctor to be treated. Low the generation curse, we all gonna be together to pray against it and to break that curse. But that is the aim. For anybody who's taking me that I'm against men, I'm not against men. I have nothing to do with the men. And indeed, well, then when do Rajin. So I just want that thing to be fixed. We are trying to help. We have to correct it. We're gonna accept it and we're gonna increase it. That's all. For my brother that I'm laying box, you should know that we're not against any man. Against us, come out with it. Child support. The guys said we could talk about it. And we see they will drop it. Everything what to demand the solution. Just let's talk about it and then come with the solution. As well as the solution, we'll take it. As well as the solution, it is up to them. But we're just correcting each other and giving each other advice. It doesn't know. We know, like experience is the best teacher. So interlogit and the experience, you will just drop it. And anybody makes sense to you, take it. It doesn't make sense, you don't have to take it. Continuous cheating, continuous remarrying, that it is up to you. Finally, it is up to you. It is not up to anybody. It's a personal choice, and until you are entitled to your choice of haggard. Thank you. That's all I want to say. In public, I don't want to say it. I don't want to hide it. I don't want to cheat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ambassador.
Okay.
Okay.
Mama Flo, you want to say something to Zora Lamal inbox le Amel before I end up and say my point of view?
Yeah. To be a public figures ambassador, and therefore I give you that name. To be a public figure, it's good you answer, but my advice to you, سكوت من الذهب. I get a lot of inbox. I get a lot of criticism. I get a lot of phone call, and I have said it, and I said it clear here in this forum. If you want my advice, talk to Guy Lam. You know how to get me. Ayul is going to get me, and if it's something, I'll let him know to let you know, because I got you through him. I am a married woman, and I am a mother, and I have my principle, which lead me and keep me in order. And that principle, I'm not going to break them because I came to Facebook or I came to Family Comments and Show to drop that principle. I have how I lead myself here because I have a head. So therefore, you can inbox me as much as you want. You can do what, and I'm not going to answer if you do not reason with my lifestyle. And if it's reason with my lifestyle, I'm going to answer you according to that. But I said, you met me in Family Comments and Show. Please tell Guy I need Mama Flora and this is what I want. And then your question is going to be answered. And if it's this something generally and you inbox me and I have read it, I'll write you back. And don't forget, I read my messages and my husband read them too. So therefore, you comment as much as you want. And Ambassador, I think to be a public figure, you'll hear a lot and you'll see a lot and you'll be attacked in forum here. You're even lucky you was attacked in inbox. That person love you and respect you. So next
Thank
time you
God.
might come to the studio and you'll hear the worst part of it. And I
Oh
know
my God.
you have
God
that
forbid.
quality. You just brush it off and move on because we are here to heal the community, to heal the friends, and we are here to put inside, and we are here to tell them we have seen it all and we have heard it all. We are just here to tell you we have resistance. Therefore, we put our head out and tell you why are we here and why should we receive from you and why should you receive from us. We love you with your all comment and inbox to Guy, to me, to Emil, to anybody, and to your dear self. Somebody attacked you. That thing happened to the young lady from Canada last time, and that thing put her off. And I wish and I hope she's hearing our messages every day until she heal and back, because this forum is for all of us. A lot of things will happen, and we'll take them as they come. And let Guy go to his beautiful wife before you go to bed now.
I know.
For you to go and cherish your love, because you've given us enough. Let us give you
Yes.
a chance.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
You guys have a good night until we meet again on
Good.
Tuesday, inshallah.
Sure.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Wow. It was a powerful conversations with all of you guys. I really enjoy listening to you guys. And in order for you to make difference in our society, you must be a good listener. When people come to your house, you don't have to talk and just keep your guests listening to you. When people come to visit you, you sit down and you listen to them. And when it's your chance to talk, you talk. And this is the spirit of humbleness. In order for you to be humble, you must have the spirit of listening, not just listening, but listening carefully and try to observe what people are saying. It was good time. It was good 2 hours and 45 minutes listening to you, and I've learned a lot from all of you, your ideas, your point of view, your wisdom, your knowledge, and the word of encouragement. It means a lot. And in order for us to come with a conclusion or to come with the solutions, we must speak. And when you speak loud and clear. Anything that bothers you, let it out. And the more you let it out, the more people will learn something from you. The more you let things that bothers you, people are learning and observing something from you. Of course, we all accept to be a leader, not to be a follower. So that means that we are going to make difference in our society. It means that we are going to work together for a better tomorrow. Our children are growing and they need people like you, a leader like you, a mother like you, and a father like you to make a difference in our society. Please feel free to share it with your friends and loved ones. Until we meet again in next week's topic. Every week we come up with a topic and then we discuss about it and we try to come up with solutions. Your idea, your solutions means a lot. Someone out there will benefit from you. Someone out there will learn something from you. Someone out there will be encouraged and will be touched with your word of wisdom that you're talking about. Therefore, I urge you to share it and I urge you to come as we continue doing our shows on Tuesdays and Thursday, 8:30 till 11. And sometimes we go 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes extra. It's because we're making sense and you are making sense and you're dropping sense to this family common sense. I'm so glad, I'm so lucky to have leaders like you, women like you, men like you, a man with the visions, a man with the ideas to bring people together. And I love the impact. I like the facts that you guys come here and talk about things that are happening in our society freely, briefly, And you guys are so brave to come and discuss and be frank with things that we are facing. Let's go and change our society. Let's go and make a difference in wherever we live. Let's go and be a voice for voiceless. Let's go and make some changes. Idea comes with one person, but other people, their job is to make it work. You cannot implement anything without you, without your idea. So let's work together for better tomorrow. Tomorrow is our children's future. I'm sure you have teenagers, you have kids that are growing. You want to make sure that you secure their life. You want to make sure that you secure the environment that they're going to live. You want to make sure that they are a future of our nation tomorrow. We can do it. Yes, we can. We can do it when we come together. We can do it when we are working together. We, as the 64 tribes, we have a mission to accomplish. And the most important thing is to forgive and forget, which is the most difficult things for human beings to do, especially when you are in relationship. It's hard to forgive and it's hard to forget a cheater. But when you have a mercy of God, when you have a God who lives in you, of course you are going to have, one day you will forgive your loved one. Guess what? People that hurt you, people that harms you the most are the ones that are closer to you. But because you fear God, you're not fearing human being, but you're fearing God. That's why you still have the spirit to forgive them. Think about it for a second. How many times you have done wrong and God still forgiving you? Look at your age and try to ask yourself how many times you have done wrong to people. How many times you have done wrong to Almighty God. And it still gives you a year to live. It still gives you, it's still blessing you with the children. It's still giving you more years to live in this earth. You should be grateful. So who are you not to forgive? Let's think about it. Let's try to make difference. Let's drop our sense in our society, in our community. Thank you all. for being here tonight. As I'm about to end this show, please share it with friends and loved ones. God loves you. And think about forgiving your loved one. Think about forgiving people that wrong you. Shalom, shalom. Until we meet again on Tuesday, 8:30. Inshallah, by the grace of Almighty God. Thank you.